I accidentally broke my stream. So okay, so what happened was my current PC, right? It's just imagine a box, a small, tiny little box. It's glass. Screen is glass, not plastic. So because the fan or the cooler that's on top of my CPU is a tower kind of fan, like you would always think the generic CPU coolers are like, you know, the one that's sitting on top and it's just blowing air out from the CPU, or there's the one that's on the case itself where there's like intake and outtake. So there's this thing called a tower cooler. So instead of putting the fan just lying flat, that's not the playlist from yesterday. No, this is my own stuff. Don't worry about it. So instead of the fan that is lying down, it's standing up straight. Like just imagine instead of a guy lying on top of a bed, he's standing on the bed. The way it works is the air is going to get pulled up and then the tower fan will be oriented in a way that blows the hot. Okay, is the audio good now? Can my freaking audio interface stop working? I feel like things I just want to break this time around. So what happens is the glass, because of how absurdly big this freaking tower cooler is, this tower fan is, it kind of loosens the glass part of the side of the PC. So I try to push it back and I think it did something and my OBS just crashed. I was like, well, fuck. Like, it's crazy how my PC didn't crash, but my OBS actually crashed there. Audio is good. No, I think sometimes my interface does this where like I don't even do anything. It just decides to like. So whenever I turn it on, it has like kind of like there's like a red bleep, and maybe it's like taking time to prepare. So sometimes it just does a thing where it just turns off for no reason. It's like wait, wait. I'm not sure if I'm actually on, and it just blips for like 3 to. And speaking of which, are we good now, Switch? I see the red blinking and I'm just like slowly getting aggravated like I'm a bull or something. But yeah, that aside, the playlist that I'm playing right now, I forgot about this, but I do have a playlist of a bunch of copyright-free music that is based on a bunch, that is actually based on my actual playlist, like my own playlist. But they just happen to be a bunch of no copyright free songs. So anyways, yeah, let's go look at the list for a bit. We're going to continue our theater and our venture on theater and doing some viewer staging clears before the next Abyss reset on next Monday and the Skirk banner on Tuesday. So for those who are just showing up to the stream, the usual, I hecking love the thumbnail for this stream. I always make custom thumbnails every time, even though it's not that much different. I just duplicate the previous thumbnail and I change the name depending on what content I'm doing, and I change the background and the character. So yesterday was Raiden on the what's that island called again? Oh, what's that island in Inazuma called again? The one with the Orobashi, half split Orobashi. What's it called? Yashiori. Yeah. Yesterday was Raiden on Yashiori, which I didn't think about it, but now that I remembered what I did for the thumbnail, the implication is fucking crazy. And then now today we have a beautiful looking, seductive looking Yae, well, with the freaking Narukami shrine in the background. So yeah. Anyways, for those who want to request help, be sure to just do !Discord and join the Discord. For any one of your Twitch frogs, do !EGQ for those to check the queue currently. And I will have this little display over on the chatting screen. So if you are any of these names on the list, feel free to message me right now and we're gonna get straight to it. Theater is going to take a while, and I'm pretty sure most of these names, aside from Consolog over on the YouTube side and maybe Random Foxy, Stygian is something I can work with. With Skull, I know that you're here, so maybe I can go check out your account for a bit, right? I'll still put on the time limit though, but we'll keep working on it until we get someone else to come in. Like we'll add a timer, but we'll keep working on it until the timer until another flamer joins in. So yeah. But the playlist I'm using right now is, I think most of the songs are like 99 Lives and NCS and a bunch of other stuff. it's a part of my main playlist of music that I approve of, which my standards for music is generally very high. Genre-wise, I don't listen to a whole lot of genres, but as long as the song is good, I'm kind of just whatever. So, anyone's names who is on the list at the moment, if you are here right now, regardless of whether you're from YouTube or Twitch, feel free to just message me and slide into my DMs. I still don't understand why they use the term slide into my DMs, because like, okay, like this is okay, this is kind of funny, right? So when I heard the word slide into, when people said online and they use the lingo slide into my DMs, I always thought of like something very perverted. I'm like, is this like slide into my DMs so we can get laid or something like that? Or like what's going on here? You know, that's what I'm thinking. And then I learned DMs is just an abbreviation for direct message. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's just the way they use the word slide into my DMs just doesn't sound so... It doesn't sound very positive. There's something about the nuance. Maybe because the memes that I saw were kind of sus, you know? Very sus memes. Well, they're not sus, but it's just talking about like... Okay, wait. What region is this again? I need to go search the region. Is this NA? Oh, this is NA. Okay. Song request was a long one. It's a very long one. But don't worry about it. If there's no one around, we'll probably start this song request by the 1 hour mark of the stream. So with that said, we do have one account owner here, which is going to be... Wait, no, I logged into the wrong thing. No. I logged into the wrong region. Gee, did I go to Taiwan? What is this ID? I went to Taiwan. The one I put the Storm Eagles sim, yeah, the song, yeah, it's gonna be a long one. But there's a lot of people. Hold on, give me... You guys get to see this again. Can I skip this chat? I went to the wrong region. The UID starts with 1. Are we in the wrong country? Wait. Okay, you know, let me actually out info. Hold on. What? Wait. What region were you? Did I click the wrong region? Did I forgot to click to Asia? Hold up. Technical error. Me, when I click and I see a cutscene, I was like, oh wait. Hold up. Totomate kudasai. Wrong region. What a time. Automatic. Okay, NA. Okay, I accidentally left it at Asia. Yo, there was so many... Apparently, there was so many people that the UID for that account on Asia was actually... It starts with 1. That's crazy, bro. Wait, how many digits do we have on Genshin? Was it like 7 digits? Is it in the millions? It's in the millions, right? That means that there's that many players. There's like more than 1 million players in Asia alone, so they just had to add like a number 1 there. That's funny. That's cool, but also kind of funny. Alright, so this particular help, let's see if we can get that out of the way. Let me look at the list real quick. Okay, so this is Stygian help, which technically my thumbnail's a little bit misleading. Well, what did I put for my title? I don't remember what the title of my stream is. Hold on. I can't edit the title of the stream. I think I put theater. Screw it. It doesn't matter. It's just Genshin. We do whatever we got with Genshin. Okay, so Stygian for version 6.4, we've only cleared 2 accounts. Two. Okay, so Skull Killer, or I'm just gonna mute based on your Twitch username. It's much easier to work with. Oh, is it all the way up there? Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Okay, this is Fearless, right? So what is your records looking like so far? What exactly are you having troubles with? So you got decent time here with Raiden. Is a very interesting choice. But I'm not going to question it. You do have a C6. You do have a C6 Holokino though. Okay, you got Nefair against the Duck. You got Skirk. Okay, I'm not too worried about the Skirk. Okay, now I'm kind of worried. Okay, you got 2 clears. It's Knuckle Duckle. Of course. What happened to Shengling? Shengling, I don't know, died in a ditch. It's too busy cooking slimes. Don't worry about it. Also, hi Dash. Shut up. Hello. Alright, lads. Nefair brute force. Now, here's the thing I need to know. What are we expecting from Nefair? That's signature. Yeah, there's signature. Is it good enough is the real problem, right? So, ooh, triple crown. Base. Usually people just double crown, but triple crown sits on another level base. Okay, you got 8 crit rate, and then you got 10 from Loma, so you're looking at 90 crit rate. A little bit of ER. I don't know how much EM is going to be the good amount. As a non-Nefair owner, I don't know anything. You know, sometimes I'm thinking like, okay, you don't have an onset one, right? Because I know past a certain crit damage, it might be possible for you to run an EM circuit, and it could provide a little bit of benefit for her. Because usually with characters that have weapons with a lot of crit damage, once you go past about 250 crit damage, your opportunity cost lies elsewhere in the form of like your main stat that you scale with. I don't know what exactly is the rough number, but I will, as someone who does have a few characters that I pass 250 crit damage, I do find it like let's say my Yelan. Yeah, Yelan is the best example, but maybe HP scalers are just built different. Because I'm running a HP circlet Yelan. Granted, my crit damage circlet only has like 5 crit rate and 11 ER, so maybe it sucks ass. But that 40 CV HP circle actually gave me more damage than running a crit damage circle. So her stats look like a very basic Yelan, but don't let that fool you until you look at the HP. Okay, this is fast, right? Close enough. We are gonna run without. I need. Are you using Mona at all? No Mona. Okay, so you got that team out of the way, which means we can't afford to steal Favonius. We'll see about sustain though, because the problem is like, what I don't like about Prototype Amber is that it's good if you can start with your elemental burst, but the moment you go something like Stygian and you have no energy for your burst, Proto Amber is just useless. It doesn't help you regain energy when you have no burst. It only helps you regain energy once you turn it on. It's kind of like a switch that you have to flick, right? But you have to like build up or look for the switch. If the switch is there, then it's easy for you to turn on a passive. But when you have to find the switch, that's where the trouble starts to begin. Loma not having burst is also another problem. Because the other thing that I do find quite problematic is a lot of people's Loma just doesn't have enough ER. Like, EM is nice, don't get me wrong, but Ether Light gives you like 200 EM. I feel like getting 1000 EM before Ether Light is already good enough. We might have to run ER Sands here. Do I have an onset ER Sands? You do have onset, but it's not leveled up. Okay. It is off-piece ER Sands, so maybe we can find some sort of off-piece. We could probably do some sort of off-piece there. Yeah, we could. I could swap this to a potential onset. Oh, it doesn't have ER. I want as much ER as possible. Let me filter through deeper. Oh, I saw the Chinese text again. Let's go. It's 8 or yeah. Because you can work, you can get by without it. But the problem is you don't have burst. You're also missing. Hold on, my god. Oh, that fucking hurts. If you don't have energy to burst, then correct me if I'm wrong. Loma buff doesn't work. Loma buff doesn't work if you don't have burst, right? Because the whole skill converts your Verdant Dew into Pale Him. Pale Him converts it converts Verdant Dew into Pale Him, which you hold on to that stacks, which you cannot consume that stacks until you use whole skill within 15 seconds after using the burst, or you just use directly after you use the burst. Or in simpler words, if you don't have burst, Loma doesn't do anything aside from just applying good and just applying off-field danger. So when I do get Loma, I'm gonna try to experiment with what exactly is the most ideal energy recharge requirement, but getting ER is going to be a very, very like important thing. Okay, you know, it's fine. This one doesn't have any ER, right? So we're just losing a bit of EM. Yeah, that's fine. We lose a bit of EM. We're gonna go for a bit of ER. Etherlight is going to help carry us along the way, so let's see if we can find any ER sands with EM. You know, actually, that's interesting. Do you have any ER sands with EM? Okay, there is one, but it's not like crazy good. That would be something you can do, I would say. Like, either you go... you can level up one of the ER sands here. Yeah, you can level up one of these ER sands. If it rolls into EM, it's like more rolls for you. But I think for now, we're just going to go with a really budget option. We need to push her to 220 ER minimum. We do have Faff on Columbina, so we might have a chance to burst. I don't have any qualms for the Nefair build. This one is Instructors. Night Sky 2-piece. Oh, that's... Because we could still trigger Luna Charge. I assume you don't save any Instructors, right? I don't expect people to have Instructor because the people that do are just built different. Yeah, no Instructors. 240 ER sometimes is not. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Oh, what up? Welcome, welcome. We're doing Stygian today. Well, Stygian and maybe some theater, depending on how much time we have. Like, I'm genuinely serious. I feel like at this point, instead of running Etherlight, I should just level another faff. Level another faff, build a bit of crit, and then just try to roll for EM stats on the flower and feather. Because like, Loma doesn't do anything until her burst is up. And if her burst isn't up, she's literally close to useless. Well, she's not useless. She does give a bit of like rest shred, right? Is it 22%? 25%? You capped it at 25%. Nice. Like we got the 25% rest shred. Is it both Hydro and Dendro? Yeah. You got some nice rest shred. You got the Ascendant Gleam buff from the where is that thing? Is it here? Is it the first one? Yeah, you also got the crit buff here. So we got 10 from Lama, right? Is it 10 from Lama? Yeah, 10 from Lama. So your Nefarious is looking at 90 crit rate. 90 crit rate with Reliquary, so it's 90 to 66. You know, here's what we're gonna do. Based on my calculations, 130k DPS is gonna be needed. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna jump into the DPS dummy. Oh, you have the other DPS dummy. That's interesting. Let's see if we can find the other one. Well, what's the exact section? Like, I need to figure out how to navigate this. Is it here? No, not that one. The monthly popular, right? Here it is. Did they just update the thing? Bro, is that Varka's weapon? Yeah. Wait, did they change his name? Yeah, this is the same guy, right? Yeah, I see DHC. What is DHC here? They changed the title. I have it in my favorites, it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna... I've never seen that before. DPS dummy calculator. Did they change the name again instead of DPS test? Okay, so let's try to get the Nefaria team with Columbina. And we're gonna start with a Stygian preset, because I need to see how much we're expecting. And the last one's gonna be Kuki for some sustain. The problem I have with Nahida is that... What is there a weapon that shares EM? Is it King Squire? Not Fruitful Hook. Like, what is a craftable Sumeru catalyst again? I feel like it gives EM buff to your teammates or something. Cookie. There you are. Because I feel like I remember that... I know Wandering Even Star shares attack based on how many EM you have, but it sucks unless you get R5. I don't know why, but I just have this weird feeling that there's some sort of weapon that shares EM to your teammates. Yeah? And no, I'm not talking about 1,000 Floating Dreams. I'm definitely not talking about 1,000 Floating Dreams. Yo! Hello, welcome. This is a very interesting loading screen. Wait, is this a different one? Wait. Wait. Why is the author different? This looks a little bit different. Okay, yeah, this is not the right one. This is definitely not the right one. Because I saw the thumbnail. Wait, is it the right one or is it the wrong one? Okay, now I'm confused. Yeah, because I saw the thumbnail, I was like, ain't no way they changed the thumbnail. Okay, wait, let's go back. We got the wrong one. We got the wrong one. So it's in your favorites. How do I navigate through the favorites? Recent favorite, or is it like this? It is there. Is it the same one? It's not the one made by Cosmos, right? Or did they update it? Like, also, what the heck is that tiny ruin guardian? Wait, is this the same one? DHC is here though. It has 134k likes. Oh, is it this one? Why is there so many trading dummies? Oh no, this is not this one. Left. I know this one. No, this one I've tried before. This one works. I do know that one works. I'm trying to look for the other one. Yeah, it's not the same one, right? But yeah, because I know it has 500k. It has 500k likes or something like that. Monthly popular. There it is. This one. Yeah, this one's like 500k. I know this one because it's made by Cosmos. It's funny because I got recommended that short before the series actually gets up. That's how popular it is, guys. Like, bro uploaded this, but like, guys, I made a DPS dummy in the beta, and then I don't know how many 100,000 views that video got, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. And then suddenly now everyone's using it. This is how bad it is. We needed UGC so that players could actually make a proper DPS dummy because Hoyo is incapable of doing so. And remember, guys, Melee Astra Wonderland is basically just UGC for Genshin, which means the developers likely have access to the very same thing. It's just they don't want to do it. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to change the format to Fearless Stygian because I want to see how much DPS we're looking at. So let's change to the Fearless Stygian and we get the 2-minute stuff. Let me read the preset. No energy start, energy drop every 3 million damage dealt. Yeah, sounds about right. So currently in Stygian Onslaught Fearless. So let's start. So we got 5 on Columbina. 50 crit rate should be kind of enough. And then we do that. Okay, we got 5 again. So we get it after the first rotation, but the first rotation is quite faster. Hold skill and then use burst, consume all that. Get the cookie buff. Give it a few seconds. We need to do this in 35 seconds for context. Just for context, we need 180k to 100k DPS, so this might work if we can stay alive. We'll give it a 2-minute timer. I'll just do this to fill time. So the problem at the moment is just the energy. About 123k DPS. According to my calculations... My calculations imply that this will not make it. I love the DPS dummy, but I made DPS because none of my teams can reach 100k. It depends on how you play it. Getting 100k is a matter of getting good artifacts, and especially like I don't want to say how big your wallet is. Obviously, wallet will give you more DPS by going for constellations and signature, but it also depends on how you actually build your characters. Oh my god, they tried Luna Bloom. Yo, that's insane. But I guess Luna Bloom isn't so difficult to like track, right? Wait, since when did they track Luna Bloom? Wait, I need to see that. Wait, what's a changelog? What did they do? Oh yeah. Oh, this is new. Because the previous one... Oh, because I know they did mention... Oh no, this is the one that the latest update. Yeah, I saw this a while back. I didn't know they could show Luna reactions. Because I know they added an option to show Furina's fanfare value. Okay, so we're looking at 123k DPS. So let's change this to Abyss. And let's see what exactly is the ceiling of this DPS, right? So we're gonna do this. And then do that. We're gonna get 1 Luna Bloom, so consume all the Verdant Dew. We got 2 stacks. And I'm only using burst because Columbina's burst is just about back. There you go. So now we got max stack Verdant Dew. We got 36 stacks of the buff. Even with 5, Columbina barely gets a burst back. This is concerning. We'll go for like a 2-minute timer, just to see how realistic this is. He has a toy guy from the summer event, Lamau. Oh yeah, that. Right, yeah. I didn't see that. Hold on. Even then, it barely reaches 130k. I refuse to believe a fair team can barely reach 130k. I think because the cookie doesn't have instructors. Like, I think cookie with instructor and sapwood, I feel like would be really good for maximizing the damage. But I think higher refinement sapwood might be needed though. Alright, we got one more rotation in us. We'll do one more rotation, see how this goes. Okay, great. Loma doesn't want to hold skill. I love this game. Oh, it is 200 ping, that makes sense. And get one burst in. Only 130k. I say only like it's low, but... Okay, I'm going to do a few tries. This is going to be a struggle. But we can probably kill the duck. But depleting Knuckle's HP to get a higher chance of getting the clear is probably not likely. Granted, I'm pretty sure there was another account that I attempted. That's a very nice comment. I'm pretty sure there's another account that I attempted with a better build than whatever this affair has, right? And I had instructors, and even then it was quite a struggle. It was really, really close, but I feel like the amount of retries we need to get there is going to be painful. Use Nefair, eat a start so the C doesn't get hyper with my cookie? Oh yeah, you're right, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. That enables a passive, right? So I could use Nefair first, and I go Loma that. No, but I still have to trigger Hyperloop there. I can apply some Dendro, yeah. I can apply some Dendro, then maybe we could do that. 120-second clear on Mandragora with that Raidon team, that's interesting. I was doing Cookie Columbina on the Ducks and do the rotation. Yeah. Cookie Columbina. So you could do Luna Charge, right? We could lock the seeds, but I don't think the seeds is the most important part. Because remember, I mean, we have to wait to get Nefarious thing. But if Loma doesn't buff anything, then I don't think it's worth anything. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to try to do a Nefarious skill and apply some Dendro, and then we do Columbina's skill to try to capture 5. And before I forget, I need to start the timer. We'll try to apply Dendro to all of them so we can trigger multiple blooms. And then we get that. Try to get the 5 buff. Consume all that. Apply some Luna blooms. Get one more burst. And then our actual rotation to start. So we can do this now. Let him jump in first. We need to go to the center so we can get all the ducks. Yeah, there's that one duck that's being cringe over there. 45 seconds. Yeah, this is very not likely. I just want to see like a regular player first. See how it goes. Oh great, they got pushed. Oh great, auto-targeting is screwing me over again. I hecking love Genshin Impact when we designed... Yeah, no. Yo, that's cringe. Hello. Switch to Loma Bina helps with the ER build-up. Yeah, that's true. I could do that. No, but... Okay, so we can do that. And then we try to proc some Fav first. Full skill, so that we can just consume the stacks for now. I pressed the wrong character, but that's fine. It's aiming the wrong duck. That's kind of cringe, though. Oh, Fav. What would I do without you? What would I do without you? I can't... Okay. I can't see anything. Thoughts on Yae Miko? Very hot, but she sucks. That's it. Hot, really hot, but she sucks. Sounds about right. Okay, so we got the second Fav prop. Alright, we got that. And one of the ducks got carried by his freaking mommy. Okay, great. Amazing RNG. I can't even English. And get the burst down to do a bit of delay. Okay, get that. So we already got a second kill. We just need to kill the last guy. 45 seconds to break one. Yeah, that should break him. So we can do massive damage here. So we need to try to get as much skill procs as possible. And then get the burst so that we can try to get as much damage. He is half health though, so we might be able to make it. So we need to do as much damage to this guy in this phase as possible. We can only afford 45 seconds. The moment he shields up, we're kind of screwed. Okay, so we get a burst again. We might be able to afford one more attack. Maybe one more attack. Okay. And now he goes into this, and yeah, you see how it's possible. The team has enough damage, but against the mini dots, it's cringe. We don't group. Look at that. There's nothing 100 million men or Mars could ever do when I blaze the rains down in Africa, because these goddamn mini ducks are fucking photo. They're about to go to Africa with this freaking grouping. Oh my god. Yai Miko in today's Genshin? Yeah, I mean, meta-wise, it's not that great, but... Okay, so I'm gonna do this skill first. I bless the rains down in Africa, my favorite. Let's just do whole skill, and then we can do that. Let's try to go for an odd grouping so he doesn't do, like, funny spread out stuff. Okay, so... Okay, let's try to get that out of the way. I don't see the background. Nice. Target the center duck for higher chances. I'm gonna burst so that I can iframe the guy. And then hopefully the ducks are all grouped up. Perfect. And they're still not dead. And Loma's dead. Okay. Me right now. I love the soundboard. I really gotta bind that to something. I think maybe I can try to group them together, right? Might be possible. Okay. Okay, I didn't use the last skill, but that's fine.
Not.
That's loud. Holy. Okay, wait for him to go away first. They're almost dead. I think one Lama skill can maybe deplete most of their HP. Come on. Maybe building Lama for crit might be worth it. Can we do one charge attack? No, two. Can you not be cringe? There you go. Sucrose instead of Kuki. I tried that team, but it seems to work well because the EM buff is insane. That's why. Kuki here is purely for sustain, but if I don't have Kuki, I will have to put myself on adrenaline because I can't. I need to not die. See, we're already on 36 seconds. We just don't have enough time. You know, the worst part is it's not even the team doesn't have enough damage. It's more that he's gonna do one regular attack. Like, I can do this again and get some damage in. Yeah, like... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We need to... Wait. You're right, Sucrose. Okay, wait, let me test something. Can I group the ducks together? This is Sack Frag Sucrose, yeah? Sack Frag Sucrose. We don't need VV. We need as much elemental mastery as humanly possible. You've got the right idea. But I want to test energy recharge stance. So we're gonna try to get an ER stance. VV is not really needed here. I mean, VV is nice, but let's go for an off-piece stance that we can work with. If Sucrose can group the ducks together, that could actually be quite game-changing. So let's say we grab Aino's one, right? Just to borrow a little bit. We'll sort by pieces with the most elemental mastery. Just take whatever we can take. Actually, do I want that? No, it might be enough, it might not be enough. We'll work with whatever we have for now, right? 160 ER Sucrose with Sack Frag. We don't have cookies, so we don't have to worry about anything being stolen. Good luck surviving. Yeah, I mean, we can survive, but can it kill? We have to kill Knuckle Duckle before he goes to the second phase, which is a very, very high... what's the word for it? Very, very high... Okay, is this enough energy? Almost. I want to test something. Okay, they triggered Hyper Boom. Great. Okay, let's do this. No, they don't group together. Okay, good to know. So we don't have to care about ER. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Which means just going regular full EM is more than enough for us. Which is still only 726 EM. That's a very low amount of EM. Okay, maybe because we have to swap this off. Let's go back to Elemental Mastery. Let's see if we can find some sort of one-set piece, like a double EM piece. Apparently no. Okay, so we got all the EM stuff out of the way. We have 900 EM. Now we just have to pray for surviving. That's gonna be the most fun part of the whole run. Next buff came in October, I guess it takes time, but holy moly. Suppose the next one, the Devil's character connected with Zhongli, Hu Tao might shake a crown back. I mean, Hu Tao is probably the best out of all Liyue characters right now. Actually, no. Okay, I guess we haven't counted Zibai, right? Okay, let's wait for that. See, that one guy is like spread it out. Right, let's try dash away. I don't want to stay alive. He's gonna punch by. Let's burst first so we can iframe. Okay, we got all that. Okay, nice. 45-second clear. That was a bit more consistent. And then Sucrose just has to hold skill. Massive damage. Burst. Hold skill. Wait a bit. Burst, and we're gonna iframe this. Elemental skill. Okay, we can get one more attack. And we're not gonna get enough energy. Yeah, he's gonna go back. Yeah. Yeah, no. Burst to iframe. No burst, okay. It might be quite doable though. I think maybe if we have a bit of better grouping. Okay, you know, here's what we're gonna do. Wait. ちょっと待ってください. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna check the Columbina energy recharge. Worst case scenario, we might have to run double fav. I don't think you have double fav though. That's gonna, yeah, it's only a single fav. Singular fav ether light. Okay, 220 ER, not burst in the first rotation. Columbina is 217 with fav, which is nice, but is there a Silken's ER Sand? No. Okay, good to know. So there is no ER Sands on Silken's. We can't afford... That's actually not bad though, not gonna lie. That's HP percent with some ER and crit rate is perfect for supportive Columbina. Yeah, it can work, but the RNG against the duck is kind of bad. We still have about 18 more minutes, so we're gonna chill for a little bit. What other options do we have? There is Nahida. Nahida does have the option to give buffs, but if I were to do the numbers, Sucrose provides 1/5, right? Is it 1/5 of her active EM? Yeah, 1/5 of her EM for 8 seconds, which is like 1 rotation. Maybe what if I reset on Sucrose skill after the first rotation? So 1/5, we're looking at about, is it 150? Wait, no, 1/5 is 140. 142? 142 EM. Around 142, 143 EM. So if I reset with Sucrose skill after the first rotation, I think we might get a bit more damage out. Drink some water there. Okay. Get some energy there. All this looking good. And we're dead. The damage is good though. But the sustain is painful. And I'm already almost dead. Great. No, he died. 47 seconds though. 47 seconds. Yeah. 3-hit near one-shot sustain is hardly helping. Yeah, that's the thing. But sustain increases the chance of the run actually succeeding. But actually, it sacrifices damage for some defensive ability. This one, I can see the prospect, but I have to not do charge cancel on the fair, I would say. So we try to bait his attacks first. I try to do jump cancels. I think we can try to do jump cancels here. I got punched from 3 miles away, great. And I get pushed. That is so fun. Okay, let's wait. And I don't know where the damage I took come from, great. So still 45 seconds though. We're missing one guy's damage. Just one guy's damage. You know, I'm actually starting to hate Elemental Burst because the animation is so long. I missed one charge attack. I have never seen that attack before. What do you mean? Bluetooth melee? I hate the fact that you're right. Colombina, please? Auto aim, hello? Oh, thanks for triggering Hyper Boom. Goodbye to all my seats then. Okay, we might have a chance here. Okay, let's try to get the other guy there. Why are you not dead? Okay, he's now dead. No, he's not dead. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello, Foxy. Yeah. Even if we survive the sustain, the RNG is just painful, man. It's so painful. Oh, great. Okay, the hitbox, I'm getting shot by the little ducks. Wow. Maybe I should use Sucrose's elemental burst. I'm gonna burst to iframe. I don't even know what hit me. And that guy has more HP than the other one. Oh my god. I hate this boss so much, but not because of his HP inflation or not because of his lunar charge mechanic. It's the fact that they want you to break the small ducks, and yet his whole point is that he pushes you all away. Like, come on, dog. At least make them like stand still or something. I have to do freaking charge cancels. No, I have to do jump attacks. I have to do jump cancels. What are we like? Is Nefair just secretly Hu Tao at this point? We go from dash cancels to like freaking jump cancels. Nah, Nefair is just secretly Hu Tao at this point. He is the Hu Tao of not cry. For real, for real. Okay. Oh, nice. We got that one. That's great. Okay, so now we don't have energy problems, but not getting it on the first rotation is quite troublesome. Okay, so he's gonna do one attack. I fought this guy so much, I know his freaking attack patterns. That's the insane part. So he's gonna jump up right now, and I'm gonna dodge it. Look at that. He does that like every 1 or 2 moves. Oh great, he does a spin attack. I'm gonna wait for this one. He's gonna do a jumping move. If he attacks and it's unlucky. Okay, perfect. If he does a jumping move, we get a bit more damage with there. And then we're gonna wait a bit. He's gonna do one more move before he jumps back. And it's already back there. Yeah, it's... You know, I'm kind of curious. I think I'm just gonna have to give up on this one. No, I'll give it one more try. What if we do Nahida until Sucrose? Nahida transfers 1/4 of her elemental mastery, which means we need to try to build an EM Nahida, right? Or there is no Nahida. Never mind. Okay, scrap that. Mission failed. Mission failed. You should be getting your theater clear today. Yeah, Foxy, your theater should be on the list today. But I think there's like someone else or something. I don't remember. I think it was someone on YouTube. Was it Consolog? Is Consolog here? Yeah, Consolog is here. I'll check the list in a bit. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't tell you to get more energy recharge because I literally just fix your build. So that's not a build problem. I honestly think if maybe we can either get Columbina or Loma Burst in the first rotation, which is borderline impossible, maybe we'll stand a chance. I can't ask you to improve your Nefair even further aside from getting 10 more crit rate. Just kind of redundant. No, not to say it's bad. You can get 10. You can get 10 more crit rate to try to push for the 100 crit Nefair, but you know, before we end this account, I want to go back and I want to test that Sucrose team. We're gonna test that Sucrose team, and we're gonna try to do the Stygian variant. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna favorite this for you. You favorited the wrong one. This one's better because it has more customizability. Rakaronta's so good. He pushed my math away doing her burst. Yeah, it's stupid. It's really stupid. It's like, I use my burst, I hit the ducks, and then I realize there's just one small duck literally next to him in the corner. That's how bad it is. They did, like, when they designed these bosses were not meant for a Stygian onslaught. You know, in fact, I would rather argue a lot of bosses in the overworld were not meant for Stygian onslaught because they give them HP inflation, they add some stupid shield mechanic if it doesn't exist before. And the more you play, the more you realize, yeah, this is not made for endgame content. I can't believe they introduced a boss, gave them so much HP inflation that like every other team is just borderline impossible to clear. And for the ones that clear, it's like, oh yeah, let me use Skirk when I don't have options against the Overseer device. Let me use my Mawika Overloader team, and with what they don't show you on the video is all the freaking 200 retries they had to do because every time they get burst, like you said, Dash, the freaking big boy over there decides to push you to freaking Africa for some reason. They're like, the ducks are in Canada and you're in Africa. Mawika burst may do a lot of range, but it's not gonna reach past the 7 Cs, man. Or we get things like may overseer device. I mean, overseer device is great. Like overseer device isn't a bad boss. It just shows how shit our cryo roster is. Like Ayaka, the moment her burst ends, her damage drop falls off a cliff. You don't have Escoffier, good luck getting a character that's similar to Escoffier that actually helps your team. And then what else? Risley, we don't talk about Risley. Risley, forget about managing the prison. I think he should just go back to Asia and start farming rice because his name sounds like rice. Like, what the fuck, man? I wish I had a boss that looked like Senora. I'll enjoy her time rather than Duck sending me to Snaya. True. Yeah, the duck punches us so hard, we're gonna get sent to Celestia before we even get a patch coming out. Holy shit. You're in Malaysia and the ducks will be in Guam. Yeah, the ducks will be in fucking Guam, bro. I'll be trying to kill those mini ducks and they're gonna be somewhere in Switzerland, like trying with their they're gonna be somewhere in Switzerland to avoid arrest while avoiding tax. Okay, these freaking ducks are committing tax evasion. Okay, let's put ourselves in the most ideal situation, right? So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna hold skill for this one. I swear to God that was hold skill, but I guess that wasn't. Oh, yo, Faf Columbina is helping you so much. I will forever advocate for Faf, but Faf Columbina. If I see C0R1 Columbina, you better have like 250 ER, otherwise I'm going to like report you or something. Yeah, I skill on Sucrose? Oh wait, chat, are we looking at 150k DPS? I saw 150k for a second. $140k DPS. Even my own account barely hits 140k because I don't have any of these top units. Ooh, spicy. This is what no sustain gets you guys. 150k DPS. We're gonna go for a 2-minute rotation as always. I'm gonna use Nefair Burst because it's funny. My sustain is Llama. Proto Amber Llama? Nah. If I hear Proto Amber in Stygian Llama, like I wouldn't believe you. You know what? Even with Proto Amber, I don't even believe like any Llama below 240 or 250 ER will be able to burst every rotation. I'm genuinely not even kidding. I played quite a few accounts with Nefair Llama, and I swear to God, everybody uses Ether Light and they only have like measly 200 ER thinking it'll burst every rotation. I'm just like, damn bro, where'd you find that? 148k DPS. So we went from the average 129k on Cookie. I think Cookie can add a bit of the damage here. Like after the first skill combo, right? After you get the first skill combo, you swap back to Cookie to maybe try to trigger any reaction to refresh your instructor's buff, and then you go back to Nefair. Because keep in mind that Sucrose here, the only thing she is doing is transferring 143 EM. Cookie has access to a 120 EM weapon, and on top of that, if she uses a high refinement sapwood, because if you trigger any bloom reactions with Cookie, or sapwood, if you trigger any bloom reactions, it generates a little seed which grants you a little EM buff. So Cookie with Instructor and high refinement sapwood can actually beat Sucrose. And on top of that, you actually get good sustain. So like, it's a win-win. But I think it's a very niche thing that I would say most people probably don't even have. You know what? How about this? Let's go back. We don't have Instructors. Actually, no, did I already test the Cookie team? It was at 130k, right guys? Yeah. Does Instructor even proc cause high Dendro Aura? No, Instructor can only proc on field. It's not because you're running Cookie. No, this is not a Instructor Sucrose. Instructor Cookie, it doesn't care about high Dendro Aura. Because you're going to be triggering either Aggravate or Luna Charge, right? So you just have to swap back every one set of charge attacks to refresh your thing. Because I believe Instructor lasts for 8 seconds, which is the same duration as Cookie's Sucrose's elemental buff. So this current Sucrose is 913 EM, which is about 142 elemental mastery. So tap skill and you swap back. Cookie can do the same with a bit of sustain. But I would say, yeah, I think I can imagine that. Maybe one day, if I get lucky with the Skirk banner next week, I might try to go for Nefair Llama. You know what? That's fine. They just throw rock. Maybe I'll swipe for Nefair Llama. How about that? Then maybe I can try to go for like a Sapwood build. We go for a Sapwood triple EM for Instructors build because I have Instructor pieces. It's a stream buffering for everyone? Oh, really? It is buffering? Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Can you guys refresh or something? There's nothing wrong with the bitrate, though. I feel like I should just reduce the bitrate. I don't know. Wait, Twitch kind of sucks. You can always go to YouTube. That's also that. But YouTube's going to be way, way delayed. Is that a bet on Skirk? Kind of. Because right now I have about 240 pulls. And technically, I could... If I win 50-50 once, I am guaranteed the weapon. But I might not have enough pulls to get the weapon on day one. Because... Actually, no. If I win a single 50-50, regardless of weapon or character, I'm guaranteed C0 R1 Skirk. But in the most ideal scenario, if I win both the weapon banner and Skirk herself, I will be left with enough pulls to go for any character next patch. And if I swipe, I can get like both characters next patch. Which, what I'm saying is that I can technically go for Norma and Nefair in a singular patch. My resources are going to cry, but that would be a very, I would say, money well spent. So we have 240. Okay, no, maybe not 240 pulls. I have 40 pity, right? 180. Let's say 180 pulls by next Tuesday comes out. 180 plus Star Glitter is about 30, so 170. So let's say we spend 40 there and we win 50-50-50, and then we add another 60. So that'll leave me with 80 pulls. We still have another 3 more weeks of the patch, so that'll put me to 100 pulls. Next patch will probably give me around 70 or 80 pulls. So it's more than enough to guarantee one character next patch. And if I swipe, I can attempt maybe 2 characters. You can spend money against Genshin and get... I actually don't pay taxes. Smiley face. But yeah, I mean, technically I could do a tax write-off. Not gonna lie, I haven't worked enough to do too much about taxes, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm not evading tax if I don't even know what is even tax. Smiley face. But jokes aside, yes, I do make enough money for YouTube. YouTube, not Twitch, by the way. Not Twitch, just YouTube. I do make enough money from YouTube that I can afford to buy Welkins and Battle Pass for an entire year. And I can also swipe the $100 Genesis Crystal pack once a year. Though to be fair, I don't really want to swipe too often because my resources are going to be crying on me. You don't make enough to be in pay tax bracket? I mean, yeah, yes, I have checked that before because that's the one thing that I had to learn, especially for Twitch, because I needed to figure out my tax identification number, which I can either use my own identification card if I haven't made one, which that I did. And in Malaysia, I believe you have to make about 3,000 per month in order to worry about tax, in order to pay your taxes and stuff. Below that, it's kind of whatever. I'm getting stutters. Okay, let's just end this and I'm gonna go log out. So, with that in queue, this is Skull once, right? So let me remove Skull's one and I'll update the list. I think we're gonna go for Magium Theatre next because I don't see anyone else. So I believe Consolog and Foxy are both present in the stream right now. So Consolog, if you are here, feel free to directly message me and we can do your Magium Theatre. But this time I'm gonna have to analyze your character's builds because I don't want the same incident to repeat yesterday. I log in and I'm just like, why are all your builds garbage? They're not even garbage, it's just they're not good enough, you know. Add me on Onslaught. I mean, let me check because there is the whole redemption system, which I need to check the redemption system. Redeem. Do not do redeem. Oh, you do have a redeem. It doesn't matter then. Okay. So Skull, just the duck. Unfortunately, I'm going to reject that, but you can get your points back for whatever future clears. Nico, I think I've tried on your account, didn't I? I think I've tried on Nico's account. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no cryo DPS. I'm going to reject that. Get your points back. CP Pandas is MIA, Ivis is MIA, Bunny Blaster, I feel like I saw Bunny Blaster just now, but I might be seeing things. 47 Theater is already done. Kai is been MIA for quite a while, so we're between Consolog and Foxy, but according to the order, Consolog is higher in order. I know they're probably watching, but I'm not sure if they're here. Foxy, I do see your details. I think your username is the same as on Discord, so I'll give it about maybe 3 minutes, and if Consolog doesn't hit me up, I'll just do Foxy's Theater. Alakinomal doesn't cut it because I don't know how we do. Like, I'm sure you've watched the videos of people clear it, but I just don't know how. I think what they should have done is maybe like write up a very specific rotation that can work. Because the problem is when you run Alokino Melt, it's just, especially in Stygian, like the rotation is just like Lemao XD, you know? Lemao XD, get enough cryo, play around a mechanic, and then just do melts. Just do entry, chill a bit, N2 entry, watch the Rosaria burst, apply cryo, and rinse and repeat, and hopefully you don't overtake it. Although granted, the video that I watched involved Alokino using Signature, so Signature is a little bit unfair for C0 owners there. I might go to 7th stream next time I catch him and ask if he can do it. He's gonna do the same thing as I did. I will 100% guarantee you. Like, I haven't practiced the skirt combo because I don't have her yet, but genuinely speaking, I think both of us are on a very similar skill level. It's just that he streams way longer than I do, so you might have a higher chance of you might have more time spent on your account than I do. I have lots of redeems. Yeah, I do see it. So I'll give it maybe like 1 to 2 more minutes. I'm really excited to give Skirk's weapon. I'll give Miss Player to Durin. Do you have guaranteed on the weapon banner for Skirk, Aura? Yeah, we'll give it 1 more minute. I'll give it 1 more minute, and if we got nothing, then we're gonna jump to Foxy's account. Because I'm just waiting for console log here. It is an EU account. I'm willing just to try. No, I think it's better to just try. It's better to just try and just be there, I guess. I mean, he streams a lot though. Like, if you subscribe to him on YouTube, then you will get notifications. Maybe not notifications, but you will see him online whenever you open up your subscription feed or something. That's what I always get. But I will say, watching it on YouTube, the quality is better. There are no ads. Well, at least I got ad blockers, so technically there are no ads. But you don't get the music, you know? So if you go to Twitch is a bit more lively. It's the same here, which is kind of funny. It's a shame that YouTube doesn't invest more into their streaming infrastructure though. They really should. Follow his Twitch as well. Yeah, may as well, right? I'm thankful I post Skirk, Coffee, and Inefa. But you already have Skirk, right? Yeah, you already got a Skirk team. Oh, you're thankful for the post. I think that's what you're trying to say. Freaking duck. 130k DPS cannot clear. But to be fair, I should have done the Stygian one. But even if I did the Stygian test in the DPS dummy, I don't think it would have been enough. Because no amount of DPS can save you from the ducks grouping, like going to Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa, as Toto said it. The ads on Twitch are overwhelming? Yeah. Like, Twitch is a bit more lively, but you're not missing anything. Like, as you can see the current setup, you guys can technically kind of chat with each other despite the different platforms. And because I'm not big enough of a streamer, and Twitch CEO Dan Clancy has confirmed that while it is against TOS for me to show both chats on the same scene, it's one of those like gray areas. It's like, yeah, we say you're not supposed to do it, but we don't really enforce it. Or in other words, if we feel like we don't like someone, we're gonna use that rule against them, even though we were never consistent in enforcing the rules that we made. So yeah, nobody gives a fuck. If someone like and this is all because of freaking Giguk, you know, like Giguk stream, and he's been showing both YouTube and like Twitch chat on stream, and then like Dan Clancy eventually got the clips in live stream fails or something, and then he actually he addressed it on stream or something. That's so funny, man. YouTube chat is 1990s technology, true, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is true though, but I would say that I don't put ads on my YouTube stream because that's the only, like, the biggest pull. If you guys are seeing ads on YouTube, then maybe it's just YouTube itself and not me. Because I don't know why. Like, the last time I turned on monetization on my YouTube stream, there was this one weird bot that just came in and spammed a bunch of letters. It was just like letters R E U E U E E E, like, and they may as well be singing the U E R like freaking Brain Rot song. But no, just came there, said a bunch of stuff, and I had to figure out how the heck am I supposed to time out an individual. I think it's a bot. So ever since then, I never turned on monetization. Like, I never turned it on, and then nothing ever happened. I was like, okay, we're good. I thought Twitch was the only one with the weird bots and spam. No, apparently it's more than that. Use Molani, yes. Let him go through the suffering. Oh, you know what? This is crazy, but have you ever considered getting Kazuha? Oh wait, Kazuha's not getting rerun. Okay, we're gonna jump into Foxy's account. Let's go, guys. In FL was early. Yeah, congrats, sir. You have a very strong in FL and Orbit. So you shouldn't have any problem with anything relating to Luna Charge. No, he's struggling against Mandragora. His Mamuika, personally speaking, top 15% is not bad. But it's not that great either. Especially for something like... I forgot to reset this. Especially for something like... Stygian, right? Anything below top 10%, or let me rephrase, anything weaker than top 10%, like you should generally question yourself, like, why are you attempting Fearless on Stygian? Top 10% I can maybe see for Menacing, but not Fearless. To be fair, it was close though. It is with Signature, so the not as good build is getting carried by Signature in terms of the damage profile. Yeah, it's a little... I mean, like, yeah, because Kazuha, like, you have to time it properly. If you're using Sucrose, you can do fall damage tech, but I think what you can do with Sucrose is just like... If you don't want to use the fall damage tech, right? Let's say you... What you can do is... Let's say you do... You turn on Mamuika's skill before it burrows down, you throw Sucrose Burst, and then it will apply Pyro to all the Mandragoras. When it goes up in the air, you time it so that you hold skill, you pull them down, and then you wait for the second fling, and then when they get flinged up in the air for the second time, you use Bennett Burst, and immediately use Mamuika's Burst. And then you just wait for them to go down, and then you can do like a simple, like, what was it again? A simple donut, and then like final hit. Although I would recommend using donuts more often. Because if you do final hit, you do enough poise poise damage that actually staggers them quite far. If you do donuts, they just get fling up a bit longer, which is not that bad. Okay, enough of that. Let's jump in. Level 70 Mika unbuilt. We got level 85 Codex. Ooh, VV. Oh, VV is actually quite good. That Codex over ER, I can give that a pass. Serpent's a Eula that's better than Trial Eula? A Eula with 85% crit rate, that's Constellation 1. Okay, this Eula's doing something, guys. Guys, oh my god, is that an actual build Veressa? I see that in like 2 or 3 other accounts. It's like there's like 2 or 3 other people that owns Veressa, but that's it. As a Veressa Glazer, very nice. Okay, so let's see what we can work with, right? Ooh, level 95 Yai. This has to be top 1% Yai. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, 140 ER with Verity. D3, okay, yeah, this Yai is carrying. P2 is level 4, right? Level 4, bigger attack range. C3, more skill level. Oh, yeah. And we got C1 minimum. Oof, base. Not even oof, this is just base. That's so quiet. I don't like it. Let me increase the volume. There you go. Me when I find a good account. Okay, Cloran, level 95 Cloran. Do not disappoint me. Absolution, Constellation 1. Okay, you know, I don't even have to look at the build. You know what? Even better than I thought. That Cloran is going to carry us. Okay, we have enough DPS. This is not even a question. This is not even a question. Okay, we got Chaska. Ooh, FGM Chaska. That's so loud though. Okay, I need to tune down the blurb. That's way too loud. Okay. FGM increased charge attack for different elements you get attack, right? And then similar elements, yeah. This is the Linny bow, which is also a very good option. Yeah, this is a pass. This is also I approve. We got Skirk. We're gonna go good old Skirky. I'll skip Ayaka for now. We got Inefa, so we can do Binefa for the Luna Chart stuff. Raiden Shogun. Constellation 0. Engulfing Lightning Raiden Shogun. I mean... Okay, let's count our marbles. We got not Trial Veressa, not Trial Eula. So we got Veressa, Eula, Binefa, Cloran, Chaska, Skirk. Yeah, we have more than enough DPS. Raiden here is just gonna be a skill Raiden. She's like useless or something. Jean for funny fall damage stuff. Baruzan, Beidou. We got a Yansan. And are we looking at a C6 Yansan? C1 Yansan. Close enough to Constellation 2. Almost, but not quite there. Now this one I really... Yeah, this is why I check. This is why I check, guys. This is why I check the builds. Oh, there are no favs. Oh, you know what? Level 1 fav is better than no fav. Level 1 fav is always better than no fav. HP on the wrong set. Okay, any spare ER sands? Any? I'm just gonna sort by energy recharge. Rosaria, I need your power to do something. Okay, we got 1 ER sands. Cryo damage, you're already on cryo damage. Cryo damage, good. Ooh, crit rate circle off piece. We're gonna take that one. Everything else, we're just gonna go for energy recharge. What is that notification? Oh, Jamie's live. Daimi! What's a Daimi doing? Why am I sounding so chime? So what are the recommended sets we can go with? We got, ooh, that's good crit. Okay, Rosaria's gonna, oh yeah, Rosaria's gonna kick. Let me just double check. Anyone with 0 artifacts, I need to make sure that they have artifacts. Sino, okay, except for Sino. Sino doesn't count. Let's bring all the characters first and then we'll double check. So Auroron is very important. I need to make sure the Auroron has at least 4 scrolls. This Auroron is not mooning. Oh, holy. Ilua's Faf. It's fine. It's fine. Your DPS is... Oh, that's a second Aqua. Your DPS is good enough that it doesn't matter as much. Okay, we got Moon's Moon. I don't know if he's gonna moon though. I imagine there's like 300 Fafs. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Why they're not locked is even more beyond me. Not gonna lie, I kind of low-key expected more Fafs, but knowing how shit the standard weapon banner is, seeing a bunch of Rust, Stringless, and freaking Sacrificial Bow, I actually agree. Okay, so he got little crit rate. We can try to give him something. He needs Cinder City. It doesn't matter whether he does damage, he still needs Cinder City at minimum. So let's see if we can get some random Cinder City artifact. He got Electro Damage Goblet here, so gonna do that. Attack Sands, random Cinder City please. I don't care. He just need to press EQ and call it a day and go tend to his cabbage before Grandma gets mad. That's the only purpose of Auroron. Press E and go leave the battle and go take care of the cabbages, because the cabbages ain't gonna take care of themselves, you know? Okay, this one... Let me just look at the other artifacts first. I need to see what characters are we bringing. Lynette's gonna be useful, but he's gonna be like an Act 4 bot. Oh my god, it's the Flutes of Epstein. Fucking Flip made that joke and I cannot unhear it. Oh, it's a PlayStation Network weapon. Can I use it though, or is it only on PlayStation Network? Wow, I hecking love Sony being absolutely consoleless. No, Sony's not racist. No, Sony's a consoleless. They only cater to their own console. You know, forget about it. This is like a devices. Okay, we do have Skyward Blade, so we'll give that with a bit of energy recharge. And then let's see if we can get some full Viri pieces. No Viri Circlet. We'll settle with that for now. That's a reason. We just need some random off piece, like 4 Viri at minimum so that we can get some Red Shred. Oh, that's not enough, isn't it? Oh, we're so close to 4 Viri though. Am I bringing Hazel though? I am, okay. Okay. Let's see. We do not want as much useless characters, so we don't have to max out the Blessing buff. Although it is within our favor that we do that. Ayaka's technically not useless. You can just EQ and actually do damage. Only 200 crit damage? Ayaka might be useless. Actually, no. Ayaka might be useless. Omega lol. Let's see. Wait, no. Didn't I see a Lanyan pieces now? Maybe I can take it from Lanyan. Yeah, Lanyan doesn't have anything. Never mind. I take back what I said. Because all the Anemo units are on the right side. What about Hazel? Can Hazel afford to part with his VV Feather for something else? No VV Feather here, okay. Not even a Nemo Goblet. I'll just put on a random Nemo Goblet. Never mind, that's an Nemo Goblet. Oh, but he's not running... Yeah, you know, I think he can part with his Nemo Goblet. We're just gonna give him a random feather. And then we'll go to Lynette and give her the VV. Okay, so we fixed that one. Any other builds aside from Charlotte that I need to be aware of? Okay, Charlotte, why is that locked? No, why is that unlocked? This one, we just need ER. ER attack healing bonus. That is not ER, but close enough. Is this on piece? No, we gotta go off piece. Let me find any off piece sets. Okay, we got attack goblet. Okay, this one still needs healing bonus. None of them are maxed out. Why is Lisa on a healing bonus? Only time will tell. Okay, more ER pieces. Any budget ER pieces? everyone's using them. That's one. Is this better or worse? Maybe I'll just rely on Faf here, right? I'll sort by ER. If we don't have enough, we'll try to just get enough crit rate so that she can actually proc. Oh, that's a very good Shenhe piece. Unfortunately, Shenhe doesn't do damage. Yeah, worst case, we go for crit rate. Any spare high crit rate pieces? No? Okay. Yeah, it should be decent. As long as she can burst every rotation, I think it should be okay. Any other builds that I should be aware of that are incomplete? Because I'm going to assume that all your 5 stars are super build. We can invite one supporting cast. Maybe like I'll bring a Venti. I hope you have friends that have Venti. That is a Venn diagram. Man, 7 really only borrows 3 characters. That's such a 7 thing to do, bro. That is such a 7 thing to do. Like, I've only seen him do theater clears once and I've never seen him do it again. And he spends the rest of the time doing station. Sounds about right. Oh, you know, where are your Venti friends, bro? Oh, okay, we got one Venti friend. It's Windbloom. You know what? Wait, no. We must have Venter Ventis. Virihan Venti. Okay, DPS Venti. DPS Venti with Virihan. The color, the bypass weapon that fits his own color scheme. And his ER is absolutely abysmal. Oh my god, I'm going to hurt myself. What about Mr. Windbloom mode? Windbloom Orb has a little bit better ER. Actually, no, his ER is even worse. I take it back. Alright, Random Venti, you're going to be supporting us and we're going to jump right in. We got enough DPS, we got enough units, we maxed out the Blessing cast, and the timer begins. And we have no Superconduct buff. I freaking love this video game. Let's refund. Earliest right now that we want to bring, we can try to go for Benefa. Because Auroron's going to be useful for the Arcanum, so we'll prepare for that later. I want Superconduct, but we have a good Supers. Too early. But that's fine. Okay, Superconduct. Give me a level 2. Give me a level 2. Give me one reset. Gonna get a level 2. Never mind, any more characters would work too. Whatever. Venti's too early. Hazel's a burden. Jean... I mean, does Jean have VV? Or is it a 4 Noblesse Jean? Check Kazuha and Jean. Okay. Jean doesn't have anything, but that's fine. She's a burden. Kazuha... Oh, wow. That's a... It's okay. Kazuha doesn't do anything anyways. Oh my god, lol. It's okay, guys. Kazuha doesn't do anything. We can cope. Actually, no, you know what? I don't want to hurt myself with this one. Let's go back. I don't want to hurt myself. I've learned the lesson the hard way. Let's actually fix that. I put everything on Sucrose. You gotta go back to farm VV, bro. we need more. Wait, let me go in. Then it's easier for me to check it. Let me reset this. Now I'm just gonna keep the timer going. I'm too lazy. The Shield Favler challenge. So we got that one. Jean, we can just give her as many energy recharge as we can, but I'm pretty confident you don't have ER. So we'll just go random off piece and put her on whatever we can find. Her weapon is Faf, so it would benefit us, R5 Faf, so it would benefit us to get her a bit of a crit. Worst case scenario, we can probably just go for a crit rate build to trigger Faf very often. But let's just get crit rate. This one, maybe we can get some random attack piece. That's a bit of crit rate there. This one, any off piece, what does the game recommend? We can get some crit rate. Wow, energy recharge is a bit absent here. Okay, that's a great piece. That's a great piece. Got some good crit stats. We got some ER. Kazuha is the most important one, but I kind of don't want to steal Sucrose. It is level 2 Zyphos. So we got 79 EM there. Worst case, I might have to take from Lanyan, I would say. Because I want... Okay, this is a actually decent piece. So we're going to find a piece with as much energy recharge as possible. And then we'll swap that with Lanyan. Remember guys, if you have spare artifacts, even if it's level 0, it's better to have your characters hold on to artifacts. So that whenever you inevitably swap them between characters, it makes it so much easier for you to... what's the word for it? It makes it so much easier for you to swap them back. Oh, that's a good piece. Oh, that's a good piece. Yeah. We can get that with Sucrose. I don't believe we have an off-piece Goblet, so we need to go for another Elemental Mastery here. That's a lot of crit, but no ER. Okay? We got 4 VV there. And now this one's already prepared. Perfect. Yeah, we fixed Sucrose. Kazuha, almost 1000 EM. So okay, now all the builds are good. Then we can start the fight. Lanyan is unbuilt, don't worry about it. And some characters here are just here to they're just here to be a burden. They're just here to contribute by improving the blessing thing, which improves all your basic stats. Oh, Lynette this early is... We can't bring her for Act 4 though. He does apply off here. Like Lynette is one of the few like steeper 4-star characters that I feel like not a lot of people appreciate. Like I can imagine if Hoyo or if the Genshin devs decides to, if they decide to release a game mode where instead of doing, you can do a lot of damage, like it's a defense like Monolith, right? But instead of doing damage, crowd control and having taunt units will be better than just doing enough damage, because the enemies are going to come from all direction and you need to defend this until the time runs out. Kind of like the current Monolith defense thing, but maybe make it like a survival thing. If you know, I'm like legit, right, guys? I feel like this is such a good. If they ever release a defense game mode, the meta would change tremendously. Like, imagine if they release a new end game that's just focused on defense or survival. Survive, defend, and then sure, you can do a lot of damage and kill everyone, but if you need to defend something, can you really truly kill everyone? Unless you're like an Omega Whale. What song is this? Oh, this song is super quiet. Okay, let me put all the characters and I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. Chen Yun, not Chen Yun. Oh, we already have a full team. Abyss 11-1. Yeah, no, Abyss 11-1 is there. I'm talking if there was a special game mode that's kind of like the Monolith defense, but it scales up. Like, it's just purely defense. Like you know, you guys know how we had that old commission in Mondstadt where you have to protect the balloon? What they should do is just have certain end game level difficulty or like a really difficult challenge where they alternate between you have to defend the monolith for a fixed amount of time, and then the second one is you have to escort this target to the destination, and the amount of stars you get is based on how many HP the target has remaining. Basically, imagine a mobile monolith and then just a regular defense mission. People will be like, oh yeah, sure. Like, your circle impact, useless. Your high DPS affair, useless. But what they could do is they could make it so that, oh, but if you bring healing, if you bring abilities that can heal, that healing, a portion of that can be transferred to the target. So now the meta is just running like pure healer and just being chilling, you know? That would be so fun. Yeah, it was brain dead because they send you Hilichurls. Imagine if they do the escort thing and then they send you Frost Knight Scions and not cry. Can you imagine how much people will be crying? Can you imagine everyone will be crying? They were like, these guys are immune to my damage and they're damaging the payload. That would be so funny. Like, just generally so funny. Yeah, you can destroy every obstacle and just AFK. Because the enemies don't do enough damage to. The enemies don't do enough damage to it. What's the word for it? They don't do enough damage to actually hurt the thing. That's the issue. I don't know where that guy's going, but he's probably going to Mars or something. I'm just gonna chill, like, we have time. There you go. Oh my god. Max like Serpent Spine Eula. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Yeah, sit at the end. Yeah, because the enemies are Hilichurls. They don't do enough damage for what's the word for it? They don't do enough damage for the protection to even matter in the first place. That's a problem. Like Genshin has a lot of really cool ideas, but But unfortunately, and just any Shenhe here. Okay, so okay, there is Shenhe, so I could technically bring Silali. Good. Unfortunately, they're just not good at implementing it. Or rather, it's just not the one that they want to work on. I try my greatest to buy on this duck. Small ones had less than a quarter HP and the big duck just pushed him away. Yeah. Like I said, guys, it's not a DPS check. It's not just a DPS check. The Knuckle Duckle is also a grouping check, aka RNG. Pray to God that the duck doesn't push. Pray to God that the duck doesn't give your freaking the mini ducks an annual leave and send them to fucking Hawaii or something. Speaking of which, Hawaii has a time zone that is not shared by anywhere else in the world. As far as I can remember. Very bizarre, I know. But very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, goodbye Eula. Except this Eula was good, so I'm gonna miss it a little bit. Just a little bit though. Not a lot. Oh wow, that timing. Okay, we still hit it somehow. I don't know how Mika does it, but he definitely does it somehow. I'm just gonna go through this side. Screw your parry. I think if you go behind her, she doesn't actually parry very often. Yeah, she doesn't parry very often. And never mind, she still parries. Wow, what a shit character. I just want to get the energy back so I can burst. She's low HP, so she's gonna do the attack soon. If she gets her thing back. Oh no, she's already dead. There you go. Wow, oh my god. I don't have to build max stacks for Eula to actually create crazy cryo resonance stuff there. Oh, Columbina, we are. Okay, we need Inefa right now. Oh, we do have Varessa, right? Yeah, we need Inefa right now. So we can go do the Arcanum. Cloran's gonna be very solid, but I'm not sure if I want to use her now though. Like, I think Cloran will be good for the Mandragora. Really, really good for Mandragora. But we could get Yansan to try to enhance Varessa. We'll jump for the boss and we'll do Act 4. If we get Inefa, we can just immediately straight up just go for the Arcanums. So we can do good. This is overkill. Like, you know, I know. I'm just gonna bring Charlotte because I know it's just gonna be that good. And this is VV too. My favorite kind of Shenyun. VV Shenyun. Ooh, is that 200k per plunge? This guy's getting destroyed, bro. Bro, it's such a waste to use this Varessa. It's okay, we have a C1 R1 Cloran. It should be on a very similar performance. Ororon. I mean, it's okay. Okay, so we're in Act 4. We're still gonna go for more companions. We need an Inefa right now. Cloran will be needed later, but not at the moment. Like, I'm thinking we can do Venti, right? We can do Venti, Cloran, and then maybe like Fischl with another Superconduct unit, like an all-field cryo unit. Maybe Silali, maybe not. I feel like if I use Varessa now, it's such a waste though. We might need an actual DPS. Maybe I'll use one instance of Cloran. But it's actually Act 4. No, you know, I'll just bring Cloran just in case. Let's try to get... Okay, there's no option for that. Just try to max out the Superconduct buff and we're gonna jump for this one. We'll try to use all our useless units. I want to save Varessa for the Wave Shuttler. Okay, we got 12 minutes on the clock. Varessa is quite strong. Sucrose is safe for that one. Yansan's being used up. I guess we have to use these 4. There is Silali. I technically could do Silali, but that's overkill. Way too overkill. Alright, time to watch C1 R1 Cloran destroy. How much normals is she doing? 26k without actual buffs is insane. As a broke Cloran owner. That. Let it attack the thing. I actually like using whole skill on her. Assuming people don't turn on the camera, that is. Oh, yo, that PH, that's cryo priority on. Oh, that cryo priority on freaking Lynette. Oh my god, such a sleeper unit. Oh my god, Faf. Oh, not enough of Faf. Okay, touch. Get a cryo buff. Get a cryo buff. Okay. The last guy. Is he behind me? That sounds like I'm doing some sort of meme. He's behind me, isn't it? Yeah, this is gonna be an easy Luna mode. We just have to not get screwed over by. Oh my god, perfect. Perfecto. Momento. Ooh, random vigor. Is it gonna be good though? I could get the Eula back, but I'll go for this one. We'll get a character and we'll get points back. It's gonna be the big brain move. Oh, Yae Miko. Yae Miko, my favorite fan. Nice. We got 80 characters again. Okay, easy Arcanum. Easy Arcanum. Hello? Hello. Mommy Yae. I'm actually glad that you have you're a Yae. You're a Yae owner. Not just a Yae owner, but a C3R1 Yae owner. So like not far enough to go for C6 Yae, but just far enough to make Yae actually compete, like competitive in the meta. Oh, let's not use Yae here. Yae is valuable. He's a little bit too valuable around here. It's a wee bit too valuable. If I use Varessa, no. I think we'll use Lynette for now, and hopefully we can get a character that I can work with. Yeah, we can probably do around that. Lynette's gonna be motivational support, so. Oh, did you get the free one? Oh, that's nice. Whee! I'm just gonna press punny skill stuff and things are gonna die. My favorite. I'm pressing buttons and things are dying. I hecking love Luna Charge. Still my favorite reaction though. Luna Bloom is just not fair, guys. Let's not pretend like Luna Bloom's a real team. It's just an unfair team. And you know, the unfortunate thing is that is the truth. You know, Luna Bloom, what? You think I expect you to say Nefair Fridge? Like what are you, some guy? Did you escape the mental asylum? Nefair Fridge. Yes, my second favorite Nefair team, the Fridge teams. As he was getting dragged away by the hospital staff. My favorite team is the Fair Fridge, as he's slowly getting dragged away into the mental ward. Oh, this might be a bit of a struggle, huh? Okay. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we just barely got it. Perfect. Bina can be a Bloom DPS. No, Bina being a Doom DPS is Doom. Sorry, not Doom guy. Holland Bina being a Bloom DPS can work. But I wouldn't go out of my way to say that. Oh, I wouldn't go out of my way to say that it's a bad thing. But chances are you're not gonna be building the most out of it. Well, I mean, like, it's possible, it's not bad. But the point is not that. Holland Bina has flexibility, Nefair doesn't. It's like, what I'm trying to say is like, Nefair, when she only really has one team, Luna Bloom isn't a real team. It's just Nefair. Anything else is just Columbina doing funny Columbina stuff. Or the only other exception is also Constellation 6 Norma. Because C6 Norma supposedly is a really broken constellation that, according to DHC, in the DPS dummy test, is a stronger DPS than the C6 Nefair. which is actually funny because you look at it, it's like a side to side like shorts or something, and you just see Nefair doing like 1 point something million, and then Loma is just casually doing funny stuff and somehow beats Nefair on that. It's actually insane. It's stupid, but it's pretty insane. Okay, we need a bunch of characters. I need a reset for this one. Okay, I'll play your game. Give me your superconduct stuff. Oh my god, so stupid. Where are my characters? I need characters. We don't have enough characters. This fucking RNG. Let's just get one buff. Fucking shit ass fucking game. Oh great, now I don't have enough for the character invite. Wow, I fucking love the RNG. I love the RNG of this goddamn game mode. I may say it may be the least worst out of 3 game modes, but holy fuck, like no matter where we go, like I feel like I'm more likely to win 50-50 than I am to actually get good RNG on the fucking end games. Like holy shit, dog. So cringe. Okay, hold on, that's enough for me dawdling about Rosaria. Sitlali is a bit too strong here. I want to save Yansan for later. So probably do Sitlali with... I feel like I can get by without Yansan. Or can I? You know, I'll bring Auroron because he's not necessary. Yeah, Auroron's not necessary. We can maybe bring another unit later on. So we'll run whatever the heck this is supposed to be. Double scrolls. Yeah, this is going to be annihilating any teams. And then we can get the energy refund to do this. Perfect. Woo! Oh, that damage, man. Oh, the damage. You love to see it. Yae Miko actually doing damage. Not on my book. Bro, she got all the energy back. We can't even burst. What a good day. You know what if I could just go on Yae DPS against a Wave Shuttler? You guys think it's possible? Like we can just save Oresa for like Act 7 or Act 8. Like, you guys think it's possible? Maybe if we can get enough units. We can try. We can get 1 unit with this amount of points. Kazuha would be nice for a bit of buffing. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's say we don't use Veresa. Like we save Veresa, Shenyun, Yansan. We're saving Binnefa, so no Auroron anymore, but we do have Chaska, so that's fine. So we're saving those 3 units. And then there is a Venti, so we don't have to worry about the Kazuha for now. So we could probably do Cloran, Sucrose, Yae? Wait, no, what DPS can I use for that one? I could use Yae against the Mandragora, but I believe in the Cloran a bit more. No, Cloran is C1 R1, so it's a bit too valuable. You know what? Let me just pull this. Oh no. Okay, there's Ayaka. Layla, huh? There is another unit in the slot. I'll save the points for another thing. We get 125, right? So that's 200. We have... not 90, 60. That should be enough for 2 characters. Don't know if you already watched this clip, but you can just reject it. I'll check it later. Punch Yae, true. Yeah, I mean, Punch Yae is nice, but I don't like Punch Yae. Why play Punch Yae when you can just play Yae as she is? She's a strong, independent woman, right, guys? Yae doesn't need anybody else. Actually, no, Yae is kind of strong, though. But Veresa is also a signature. But we will be running a Cloran team, so maybe I won't have to worry too much about it. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're gonna have Fisher later. We're gonna get the Arcanum, so might as well get it out of the way. Hey, you! He's already dead. Nice. I managed to swap mid stagger. You'd love to see it, man. Wait. Layla carry? This is why I also love Layla. Like, Like I even in Rem's clear where he tried to do a fall damage only team, he ran a Kazuha Bennett with Layla and Cookie or something. Layla with those stars consistently kept the wave shuttler midair, and then you combine it together. Yeah, you combine it together with Layla, Layla or Inefa. I think it was mostly Layla. It kept her in midair long enough that she could stay high enough in the air to get fall damage. What a goat, dude! Whoa, such a goated character. Let's see. I don't know if Farazan is C6, but Farazan's not going to be too relevant here. We can bring Cookie for the Binefa. Oh, invite. Oh, we need to get the invite right now. Okay, so Venti, no Venti. We're going to get official. We're going to get official right here. Get the mystery cache. Selectable effects increase. Okay, that'll be nice. Get another companion random. We need a Venti. We got the Venti. All right, we are good. Just need some random other DPS to be able to carry us for this act. Faruzan C6. I mean, it's fine because I'm not. Actually, no, maybe we can run Faruzan Venti, right? But I don't have to worry about it right now. So we're gonna do the generic Binefa team, and I need to bring a. Let's bring a random Kyuki. Yeah, the Kyuki should help with the EC stuff. No. Yeah, no. This one, Yae may do damage, but Yae is not what we need. We need a lot of application, and then we can worry about the rest. Are you Bodo? Did you just fucking Google that shit? You definitely fucking Google that shit, didn't you? Oh, did you watch the video? You know, speaking of random clip video, my favorite one is like the most famous video of a Malaysian minister is a guy who is like, sir, okay, can you speak English, please? Fuck you. Unfortunately, the guy recently passed away in the latest election. He I think there was a blackout in Sabah or something, and then he won or some sort. Okay, maybe I need official. Yeah, this is the damage is a bit underwhelming. He by some very lucky reason managed to win the election, but unfortunately shortly after that he had a heart attack. So Mr. Fuck You is no longer around. RIP Mr. Fuck You. Got recommended a measure in Parliament. Ah yes. Oh no, that's yes. Okay, let's see how fast we can do this. Otherwise, I might have to bring Yai, but I kind of want to bring Yai for another DPS though. Okay, yeah, we need official here. We need official here. Official will help us. I'll check it out later. Are you Bodo? I can hear that, you know. The worst part is I can hear it. That's what I don't like about it. The worst part is I can actually hear it. Let's do that. Like, I can hear it. That's the worst part. How do you Bodo? For context, Bodo is Malay for stupid. Remember, guys, if people are using a same set of words in different language, they're probably insulting you. Never take the benefit of the doubt. They're definitely insulting you. Hexarray buff? Yeah, Hexarray buff is just insane. The 180 EM buff is actually kind of nuts. Remember, guys? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? In Malaysia, we don't have to pay for the circus. We just wait for the next parliament sitting, and there's just a gold mine of memes over there. Like there's just an absolute gold mine of memes over there. We don't need. We don't need. Hold on. We don't need to pay for the circus. The circus is free. It's called the Parliament. I love this joke. I will never get all that shit. We don't have to pay for it. It's free. We just have to figure out the date, and then we just go there. Okay, so we have Ayaka, so we're gonna bring this on. Onbawa Ivis. You're one of the few people who will request it, who needs their theater to be done. Yai Miko, I'm going to save you. I know I'm gonna do with you. I know I'm gonna do with you. I'm gonna bring you with Koran. You guys gonna crack. We're gonna be cracking Amanda Goro today for free. Okay, so we have Fischl right here. We're gonna use Kuki. We're gonna pair that together with that. Lali might be needed for later, so we're not gonna trust on that a little bit. I'll pair that together with Bennett. So we do a nice EQ funny stuff. Yeah, agreed. And then we can do this for some funny overloaded stuff. And then we just wait for the thing to do the thing. Nice. We're actually getting damage done. That's great. We're gonna do this first so we get some damage in. Yo! Pyro Ayaka, let's go guys. Nice 5 proc. Okay, thank you Ayaka for carrying. Goodbye, you can rest now. Sorry, I'm late. No, it's fine. We're working on Foxy's account at the moment. Because console log is a little bit in my ear right now. We'll go for Farina because there's no guarantee for her. Okay, so we could use Faruzan here. The question is, do we need it? I mean, you know what? We may as well reduce the pull. We don't benefit from not reducing the pull. So let's just get... There's no Faruzan. Wow, I love this game. They gave me Chaska instead. Wow, so fun. So fun. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. For that one character, random, gain 2 chances to reroll event. Restore 1 vigor. We lose HP per crit. We don't have a healer. I'm not going to do that. I'm not stupid. Okay. Cloran Fischl combo. No Sucrose, so no Hexarray. Actually, no. There is a Venti. The question is, does the supporting Venti get the Hexarray buff? Does it inherit the Hexarray status from the account owner? Yes, it does. Or no. Actually, I'm inclined to believe that it does. If I don't see a DPS Venti, I do not see a Hexarray Venti. Anyone who runs support Venti with Hexarray probably has Varka. Like, that's it. It's not even a Venn diagram. It's just straight up how it is. It's just the truth. Anyways, Yae with this together with that. Hopefully we get enough energy recharge. I'm not going to turn on Venti here. We don't really have to do that. I'm going to turn on the skill. That. And then do funny Cloran stuff. Okay. Skill. 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 Do that. Redestined Hondo. That's a funny build. I do that. That should kill everyone. Holy Electro. Mono Electro, by the way. Goodbye. And I don't miss you. Yeah, that's a bit awkward. Okay, there you go. Each of them have a mic. Yeah. Because in the parliament, each of the ministers, which different ministers, different positions, they all have a microphone. And the thing is, like, they have an administrator. Like, there's a moderator, which is not the judge or whoever is controlling the head of the court. It's not a court, but what's the word for it? There's a name, the adjudicator? Maybe the adjudicator. Like the guy who sits at the center of the entire area or something, whatever it's called. So so like Malaysian parliament, it's such a shit show. You know, it's such a clown show. It's such a clown show that you get some of the most heated arguments, and they're not even like Socrates level of argument, when they're not arguing about philosophies on how they should govern their Roman Empire. No. No, we get people be like, you stupid, you said this that, wow, you yesterday, I say you sleeping just now, yeah, pa you bodoh, well, they don't curse in Chinese because I'm pretty sure there's a few Chinese MPs, but I think most of them are Malays. I want to say no offense, but this is a Islamic country, so yeah, very much there are a lot of Malays, and a lot of Malays are Muslims, which is funny. It's just funny to watch. And then there are like some ministers who are like, I'm just here out of obligation. I'm gonna go sleep now. And some of them just look at their phone while waiting for the sitting to be done. They're gonna be like, okay, when is this gonna be over? Okay, okay, let me think. So we got Skirk, Farina, Sid Lali, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna refresh to try to get a buff so we can get ourselves the Escaffier and let's just end the run. This is easy. Let's just finish it. Sub 30 minutes. Let's go. A random video, it was hilarious. Yeah. Good algorithm pull. Yes, good algorithm pull. The best part about our government is they are so good at being clowns. Especially when it's in the parliament sitting. My favorite one is still the fuck you guy go, Bung Mokhtar. He's like, oh, I'm a pioneer, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what he was saying. And then one of the ministers were like, one of the MPs were like, excuse me, can you speak English? Yeah, fuck you. It's not even like a very fluent fuck you. It's like a very derpy English. It's not my main language. And then it's like, do 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 do. No. I love that so much. Oh my god. Such a good clip. What a good clip. British parliaments, yeah, I feel like any parliaments are hilarious. I know most parliaments are live streamed, but genuinely, like, it's amazing though. There you go. That's an easy one. Give it a game more, yeah. Oh, well, we can check it out. Like, maybe for the last, depending on how many people show up, then we might end the Genshin stream a little bit earlier, so we can go for a react stuff. Okay, now that we get Shen He, let's just go jump in. Easy Luna clear. I don't even have to think about it. Yeah, it's so nice. I think I forgot whose account it was. Was it? It's not Akash. Whose theater was it? Let me check. Oh, that's a very long list. Was it 47? No, 47 is not the fastest. It might be Joko. Yeah, Joko Chi's account. I remember that because like out of all accounts I tried, it's so rare to get an account that's like, I feel like I have enough options and I can breeze through this kind of thing. So that was great. That was a really nice experience. We're gonna check out the clips later. Depending on how many people show up, if there's not a lot of people on the list, that we might actually end the thing. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, C1 Shen He. That's interesting. Not enough. That's such. There you go. No song request yet? Not yet, yeah. Has it been 1 hour plus? It's already been 2 hours. Jesus Christ. I've been so busy yapping, I didn't even realize it was 2 hours. Now give me a second. I need to save all this song. I'll let the song finish and we'll turn on song request. Yeah? Agree. And the time is 37 minutes and 26 seconds. Granted, I did spend a few more minutes, so that's like a sub 40 minute clear. Around a sub 40 minute clear. Okay, so that means we only got one more count, which is going to be Ivis. And if no one shows up for the next 5 to 10 minutes, whoever that's on the name list, well, oh wow, 400k on Eula. And we'll probably go for React section then. Like, I just want to take my mind off Genshin a little bit. JS is theater. I don't know, man. Okay, you know, I'll try. I did reject your request, but you do have some points in. I'll give it 15 minutes, right? I'll give it 15 minutes. No, Ivis, don't you have a... Wait, was your redeem a Stygian or Theater? I don't... No, actually, no, it's not... Okay, sorry, it's not Theater, it's Stygian. Yeah, it is Stygian. Okay. Yeah, never mind. So we don't have any more Theater clears. Actually, we do have some Theater clears, but just not a whole lot. I need to update the stream element stuff. ちょっと待ってください、皆さん。ダッシュボールと。No, I mean, there are others on the theater list, but they're just not showing up. I'll keep the names on the list, but if they don't show up before like the thing resets, then I'm just gonna have to reset it as usual. Where's the chatbot? Okay, so this one, yeah, Foxy's again, yeah. All right, let's go pick the Arcanum. Let me just update the thing real quick while I let the Arcanum load. Okay, so let's see. Bunny Blaster still MIA. We tried Skull Swan, that was a fail. Which means it's just Ivis Kai. IT is still gonna be 3 people, so we have about 3 to 4 people. Magician? There you go. And just to confirm this, can I claim the rewards on your behalf? Like, I have to do this now because you never know if someone wants to save their transient resin for some reason. Like, you never know, Yeah, alright. Enjoy your primo, girls. I'm supposed to turn on a song request after this. Actually, I kind of like this song, so I'm just gonna turn it on after this. This is my own playlist after all. Of course, I'm gonna listen to my own playlist. Okay, let me just reset just update the list real quick. Yeah, this is the updated list. I already updated the command, so we have 4 people on Stygian, and we have that. I might do JS's one first though. So let me just log out. Yeah, this is the latest one. Nick is still MIA. Like, I don't want to do it off stream. Because if the individual is not online, I don't want to do it on stream. Because how am I supposed to provide feedback? You want me to type that shit in DMs? Nah, man. Hell nah. Varka bug to kill time? Is there a Varka bug? And more ER on Bennett? Is that better? I mean, if you're running Maoika, I'm not sure if Bennett ER matters that much. Like, honestly. What is... Tomate. Check some stuff. Oh wow. Alright. Swim or walk midair? Oh no. Oh, you mean that bug? I thought there was some sort of bug that saves you time of Mandragora. Never mind. No, we don't need that. Okay, next account, we're gonna do JS's one for the second try against the Mandragora. Hopefully this top 15% Maoika does enough damage. But you know what? Before I do anything, we're gonna try to do it in Stygian Onslaught. I need to look for the login details. Do a test, yeah. No, I mean, it's good, but you have to understand that we are dealing with Sucrose. Sucrose is really the big killer here, though. Wait, no, before I forget, maybe what we can do is we can swap trading tails on Sucrose. We can do Bennett like Maoika E, Shilonen E, N2, and then we go Bennett Burst. Why is your, I'm gonna heal your face. Understandable, you fought Dottore. Although you have enough shield, you shouldn't be dying. Okay, what was I gonna say? I'm going to... Let's try to look at... I'm just gonna put myself at the Stygian Onslaught first. And then I'm gonna check the Maoika build. I'm gonna check all the respective builds aside from Shilonen, because I'm gonna trust your Shilonen is good enough. That's the wrong place. Is this the right place? This is the right place. There you go. Multitasking? Okay. Okay, so that's the Maoika build. Shilonen, I need to see just this. Having Faff will be an added advantage, that's great. Refinement 1 could be higher, but that's fine. Skyward Blade 288 ER, I approve. C6 Talon is Crown Burst. Yep, that's still good, as good as I remember. Now the problem is Sucrose. That's it. I just need to check the Sucrose. We do need enough energy to burst, but at the same time... Like, Sackfreak will help for that, but I wonder... Well, it will take 20 seconds to re-trigger it again. I think we don't necessarily need Sackfrag to... I'm gonna lock that. We don't necessarily need Sackfrag for this. But I'm gonna test in the DPS dummy first. We're gonna try and optimize Mahuika combo with the Sucrose team. Isn't it sick math? It is signature math. It can be better though. But at least it's 100 crit rate. It's not like some 80 crit rate thing. I can tell you 80 crit rate on math is like you're hurting yourself. Let me pause the song. Okay, Nightbot. That said, YouTube frogs. The song music stuff is over, and we're gonna swap over to song requests over on Twitch site. Feel free to join us here. There you go. Okay, we got the sex out of the way. You guys can hear it. Soundboard works as intended. That's good. Oh, that's loud. Oh, I didn't even mute it down. I didn't even reduce the volume. That's hilarious. Okay, like the blurps are way too loud. The blurps are way too loud. Holy. Okay, first and foremost, Mahuika, Shilonen, Bennett, Sakros. Yeah. Oh, my songs yesterday ran out, yeah. How didn't it clear? It was Sucrose, that's why. The damage is enough, but Sucrose is just annoying. I'll go for a 2-minute clear. I kind of fucked that up a little bit. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to make sure I do my thing right. Yeah. The timing, I need to make sure the timing's right. I'm screwing up this combo. I'm just gonna reset it to 1 rotation. Around an 8k. Good enough, good enough. Like, because Monopyro, it was never known to be her best team. It's just a team that works. Okay, so let's go back to Savard. Now, this one is going to be dependent on how... It's going to take a lot of resets for me to make it work with Sucrose. That's going to be the biggest issue that we're going to work with here. I mean, if you have Kazuha, it should work. That's the thing. Alright, so let me just update the clear for Foxy. That's done. There's a few users there. Stygian list back on JS. We still got one more clear to work with. No. But okay. Yansan, okay, is your Yansan C6? But you don't have Varesa, so I know your Yansan's not gonna be C6. There are no C6 Yansan owners that don't have a Varesa. Because the one that goes for C6 Yansan are very likely are extremely likely to be a Varesa owner. Except for someone like Angel, that's it. Which unfortunately it was too close to the pity. I still feels bad. That's all I'm gonna say. 4-star pity sucks. 4-star pity sucks. So close but so far. Surely they'll give us a free Yansan next patch, right guys? Surely they give us... Why did I bring Yansan here? I'm stupid. Hold on. My brain is too stuck on thinking about Yansan. I forgot to bring Sucrose. Holy Papega. Let me just do that again. Okay, what we're gonna do is that one was with Sacrificial Fragment Sucrose. So we're gonna try to do Trailing Tails here, so that we can try to maximize the buff. He will have enough ER, so I'm not too bothered about her. I have cousin. You didn't like him? Yeah, yes. I mean, you cannot like a character, but you can dislike a character. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't just say you. But if you want to do things like let's say you don't like this character, so you don't want to build them, right? But you still want to clear the meta, and you're wondering why you're not clearing. Now that's just a you thing. Okay, we got 7 seconds. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Did we get it right? No, it's quite close. I think I just have to stay on the field for Sucrose for a bit. Doesn't matter too much, yeah, but we still need as much damage as possible though. Like, you still want your characters to actually be kind of built. Let me at least pass this on like Mawika or something. So we can do this. 6 seconds, that should be more than enough. My cooldown is like 10 seconds anyways. So I don't benefit from doing thing any faster. So we can do this. Oh, there's only 3 times. The heck? Ah, my mouse is not working right. Do I have burst for this? I do. Can you not? There you go. We're done. I forgot to turn on the timer too. Never mind, it's fine. That was like 6 minutes, right? It's fine. It's fine. It was less than 30 minutes. 116 seconds, right? So you got total 344. Okay, we're done. Next account. Who fearless clears? Yeah, man. I'll claim this reward for you, and we're gonna move on to the next one. There you go. Don't ever give your signature to anyone else. Just don't give signature to anyone else. If you want to give sig on Varka, you better have a Venti. Although funny enough, Venti is actually not his best teammate. It's one of Varka's best teammate, but I think for his personal damage, I believe his best team is for now is Durin, Bennett, Kazuha. And I reckon the Bennett slot's gonna be replaced with Nicole. Like, here's what I'm willing to bet, right? I'm willing to bet that Nicole in Hexarray is gonna buff other Hexarray units. Like, maybe her buff is gonna be, supposedly from what I heard, like, she's going to buff without Hexarray, but it's not as good as having 2 Hexarray units. So my bet is that her buff is gonna be so insane in double Hexarray. Maybe, what if she has like a same partist level of a Durin signature? What if it has a Durin signature level of buffing? Like, okay, it buffs everyone, but if you happen to be this particular thing, then the buff will be way, way, way stronger. like a theme artist, Pathis or Arthas. Durin signature has that. And then there's of course Maoika's weapon. If you're in Night Sword Blessing, you just gain a stronger damage. I'm willing to bet that Nicole's kit is probably something along the lines of that. Also, Ivis, can you message me real quick so I know who's who? Just go say something in the DMs, and then I can jump to your account. And before that, let me update. I don't have to update the list because you're not even on the list. Okay. Yeah. Nani kore wa? That's a lot of beer. YouTube frogs are still alive, right? Okay, YouTube frogs are still alive. We're all just chilling in the background. There's no music there though, so hopefully you guys turn on your own music. I was just AFK from one. Yeah, just say hi to me. Yeah, I do see. Oh wait, no, you have the same username. Okay, that's much easier to work with. That is so much easier to work with. So what exactly is your account looking like? I don't remember. Can't believe it's almost like 2 hours past. Oh, I actually managed to get it in one try. Holy. I forgot one thing. Yeah, hold on. Let's do that again. Fit the whole. Maybe 94% of users. Let's go. This is Asia, right? I think this is Asia. Yeah, probably Asia. Sorry, I just forgot what region. Surely we're not gonna get this game starting cutscene, right? Okay, what exactly? I'm if I remember your account correctly, I'm gonna assume it's a knuckle duckle. Of which we can try our best, but I don't know. Will YouTube allow you to play Nikkei music? I've seen a few streams back with it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Because it's hard for viewers to know whether it's like copyrighted or not. Nikkei is in-game music. I assume, yeah, if it's Nikkei, I think gacha games are, at least gacha companies are quite lenient when it comes to the copyright of their own stuff. Maybe, but YouTube's a bit annoying. I don't want to wake up tomorrow and I just get a mail that says, "Oh, your stream, your video has cannot be monetized because the Mao." And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this. Wait, this is menacing. Nouvellette. Huh? Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. Okay. Wait, what if? Okay, so your Mawika was top 1%. It's a similar level to mine. I think yours is a little bit yours is a bit better. Mine was 56. No, actually, no, it's about the same. A little bit worse, but it's about the same. And it's also a gravestone. Is it double crown? Okay, it's double crown. So I'm basically looking at my own Mawika here. But you do have Columbina though. Oh, Nouvellette's used on the first one. I was about to say, like, what if you run Nouvellette Lunar Charge? Oh. Okay, let me just test this in the DPS sim. Because if I can't do it, then maybe by some luck you can do it. Maybe we get some nice RNG, you know? Maybe we get some nice RNG that there's no DPS sim here. Okay, let me go back to monthly popular and I'll do that. Top 2%? Wait, this is, oh yeah, I guess it is. I guess you're about a little one roll away there. And getting the same crit stats doesn't mean you have the same amount of attack percent. So getting a bunch of attack percent rolls is going to make you really strong. Really high on the build. So this is just a Mawika. Mawika overloaded. Now I need to check your supports though. Because your supports are going to be the most important one. Actually, we can check the build in a bit. I can't see the constellations right now. Let's see. So we do Auroron, Chevy, Yansan. Can you remove musical story, man? You gotta be a bit more specific, lad. You can't just keep doing this to Nightbot. Musical story. Can I even control F here? There it is. The Big Back Wolf musical story 1, 3 Little Pigs. It has to learn. You're talking to a bot. You think this bot is Chat GPT? Nah, stop getting delusional, dog. No, don't get delusional. If you want it to learn, how about you go approach the freaking developers? Hey man, your bot search algorithm kind of sucks. Can you make it a little bit better? Like, bro, stop being delusional, man. It's like asking ChatGPT to not hallucinate an entire lawyer's case. Remember, guys, the reason why we're never gonna get a freaking bot, what's the word for it? The reason why AI is never gonna take over the world is because we made it too dumb. That's it. The reason why we're never gonna ever get AI overlords is because the creators are not good enough to make it smart. I'm not getting the hitbox, huh? Do I have enough energy for this? No, it's fine. We can get this. A little bit of energy issue, but that's fine. It's only 325k. I can maybe push 120k if I optimize it a little bit. Oh, Yansan has an energy problem. Only 325k though, because I can hit for like 370k. I think this is the consolation problem. And also, granted, like my skill on Mavuika, I've been missing a few charge attacks, so the timing is a little bit stupid. I held the mouse so fast, the game thought I did the double click combo. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm not getting the second charge attack. There you go. $110k. Okay, let me go back out. I need to double check the build. If your supports are not Constellation 6, I will try, but I'll give up after a few runs. C4 Yansan Aurora not good enough? No. Like, for reference, I have my Mavuika, you know my Mavuika build, like a very strong number 6000, right? Top 0.85% or top 1%, however you want to call it. All my characters are Constellation 6. I even optimize it so that Auroron is running Cinder City for DPS build, generic. Chevrolet on Song of Days Past instead of Noblesse, and then Yansan will be running Noblesse. That team on average can reach about 130k minimum lowest. The floor for that team with the optimized combo is 130k. The ceiling is about 137 to 140k. So if a singular one of these 4 stars are not C6, your damage is gonna drop off so much considerably. But the second best option, you do have Silali. The second best option we can do is we could probably try a test a melt team. I'm gonna turn on the timer because it's much better. Our second best option is a melt team. I think a melt team will have a better chance, but not necessarily that much higher. There's so many calculations. Oh, let me just say it like this. If my Mavuika with C6 all supports Omega optimized, super duper optimized, still can't clear Knuckle, then any lower than that, it's just a no. If you have Signature, it's a different story though. Because even if I have like top 1%, Signature just provides it just gives so much damage to Mavuika. Oh, thanks for the sub. It provides so much damage in terms like you compare Gravestone, whatever Gravestone is, to Signature, there is quite that gap. Like, I'm pretty sure I did the calcs based on old stuff, some data that I could find. If I had Signature, I think my Mavuika's damage would go up for like 15 to 20%. So my own Mavuika team can easily reach 160 to 170k average. In simpler words, okay, let me show you what the constellations do. So let's look at Mavuika supports. So Yansan, right? You got C4. C5 is the skill, right? Doesn't matter. Oh no, it's even worse than I thought. Oh, C5 is the burst. So you're not only missing 3 levels of the burst for maximum attack buff. This one is simple. If her Night Soul points overflows, yeah, if she gains back Night Soul points and it like goes over the max, you get 25% damage bonus for your active character. That's one. Chevrolet, you already know what Chevrolet does. I'm not gonna go over that. Yeah, you already have that. Auroron is an attack buffer. His Constellation 6. If you trigger his the damaging skill from the passive, I think it does a bit more damage. Here it is. If you trigger the passive that does damage, your active character's attack will be increased by 10%. So you can get up to 30% attack. So average like 20 plus. So without all these buffs, your damage is going to fall off considerably. So our second best option is a Sitlali melt team. You do have Codex, so that's good. That's good. Means what we can try for. If we can get at least maybe 120k plus for Mawika, then I'll just favor the dummy test here. If we can get 130k average, we might stand a chance. But RNG is going to be really damn annoying though. I give up this account, won't clear. I'll give it a chance. But I will say this, we're only going to give it 5 or less than 10 minutes. That's it. I know Overloaded won't clear, but we can try Melt. So we'll try that with Bennett. And then the last unit should be Shilonen, right? Where is Shilonen? No, there's no Shilonen. Oh, there it is. Shilonen slower. So we try to optimize things. This doesn't have Trilling Tail, so that's a problem. I could go Sack Frag, but let's just see how much we can get. The duck, yeah, I mean, technically, yes, he is the fuck. You are right. You are right. I'm gonna try to max out the stack. No, rest is not the problem. He just has too much HP. There you go. Just give it a bit of time. Oh, this is a funny thing I do. If you actually start and cancel the thing really fast, if you start and cancel the thing real fast, the guy disappears. I can bring him back. $116k. What if I run EM Sans? Let's try to go run EM Sans. I'm gonna check your build to see if we have EM Sans. He can barely be given free now. We're talking about Nouvelle C1. Yeah, you do have Columbina, but you don't have Inefa though. Inefa might stand a chance, but not Columbina. Columbina can trigger because Columbina is the one that will trigger Luna Charge. Granted, if you do maybe run like Ororon, which doesn't trigger Electro Charge outside of his own burst, it might work. Maybe we do like Columbina official, but that means I also have to take that out. But what we could do is we could bring this Mawika against, because I believe you have Kazuha, right? Let me check. Let me check your character roster. You have Kazuha. So we could, yeah, you even have Venti. We could just use Venti against the Mawika team and you can probably run a Mono Pyro math here. Because you do have a pretty strong math. And then maybe we stand a chance for the Nouvelle team. We can do maybe Farina, Nouvelle, official Columbina, but there's no Anemo there though. The second best option is we remove Farina and we try to go for like an Anemo unit of sorts. Elemental Mastery, no EM Sans. Yeah, that's not worth trying. Yeah, that's probably the second best thing that we can do. So we're gonna go back to Tevat first. There you go. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's better to bring Mawika in the non-Mandragora one. Mandragora is not a problem though. We do have options, but they're not necessarily the best one. Because what we can do here is like this, right? So we take this guy here. We take that guy there. Kazuha is still going to stay here. Now we can bring Columbina here of maybe Cookie. And then here we'll do this particular team. It should be more than enough though, because I don't think I swapped anything around. We have a very similar build quality, so it should be quite doable. And then we'll try to bring a Cookie. Where is Shinobu. There's Shinobu. So we'll do that for the Mandragora. And then we'll get the clear and then we'll jump into the Novelette one. See how that goes. Novelette 6 is on why? What is your Novelette running on? Wow. Do you... Main DPS Bina doesn't exist without constellations. Nah, man. Bina's using Night Sky. Okay. Okay, okay, yeah, I gotta... You know what? I'll fix this later. Let's go do the Mawika run first. Okay, Venti. Is Venti on Faf? I don't care what Venti's on. He just needs enough energy to burst. Should be good enough. We can get enough burst for later. C2 needed for it to work and need an FR, yeah. Yeah, when I say on field, like, you need Benefar. When I say like on field stuff. Okay, we need to get energy for Venti first. Apparently I held the thing so long, it's considered like... I held the thing so long I actually did that. Yeah, this one is comfortable. Yeah, this is such an easy clear. Yeah, there you go. So we got 100 seconds. Now we have options. So we got 100 seconds there. I'm going to record your duration first. So we got 100 seconds there, 117 over there, right? Okay. So I need to fix your Bina. Proto Amber, get that weapon out of here. Like I don't want to hit on Proto Amber, but oh no, I can't do that, right? Because you ran Charlotte. Did you run Charlotte? You didn't, right? Hold on. You didn't. Okay. I can take that from Charlotte. So put that there. Go back to... do I care about Silken Moon? Why do you not have audio? Why are you not filtered from that? Is there an unequipped Silken Moon? I don't even know. Okay, that one's definitely Iruga's piece. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. I'll just take the one with the most ER. You have two other pieces. There's no ER there now. I'm not taking that. So which one has the most ER between the two? We'll take this one. HP Sans. Nice crit damage rolls, but would appreciate the ER, but it's okay. We're running fast. You know, you should lock this. Wait, no. Do you lock this? You might run on-field DPS Bina one day. You just keep it locked. 18 ER or... no, we're gonna go for more ER. And we are running triple Hydra though. No, her damage doesn't matter. I'm like fighting my inner demons or something. I just keep arguing with myself. Ooh, 6? Oh no, that's just crit damage. So we got 4160. Okay, you know what? I kind of want crit rate now. I take that back. 2 more crit rate? No, that sucks. Let's get this one. What is Ino using? Okay, kind of not bad. Okay, 240 ER. This will burst. I just need to confirm the energy on the rest of the team. Talents, double 9. Consolation 1, we have a bit of a chance. T1, R1, I do remember you mentioning this. And then you are going to be on a generic EM build. Okay, Fafia is going to be a little bit irrelevant. Because we want to trigger Electro Charge, so we're going to go back to the generic EM build. So we'll put it back on Tokabo. And then full gilded, alright. So we should have a bunch of EM. We can push to 1000. There's a set with fast equip, high ER, 55 crit. Yeah, it's fine. So we can still trigger Luna charge here. And then we're just gonna resume normally. Like that's it. We're just gonna go about our day. Oh my god. Is that what I think it is?
私は下げず。神戸を垂れろ。歌え、僕の名のもとに。流れて今宵。月よ。これだってな。私は帰ってきた。
It doesn't hit the same. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't hit the same. I can just tank it. I forgot I have C1 over that. I think the Joshin, yeah. Charlie Joshin really nailed it. And we're not getting a good player. I think we're not proccing Luna charge fast enough. Yeah, we're not proccing fast enough. I think Joshin, Charlie Joshin, the original singer, the way he controls his voice for the original is like it doesn't sound perfect, but that's the best part. Not enough electro hits, yeah, not enough electro. I think Kuki might not be the best option here, so we're gonna go with something else. Is this Cyber Angel? No, it's something else. I hear what is this genre? Psytrance? I hear Psytrance and I'm just like, is this is this other thing? We could do Fischl though. But granted, well, we do have 2 FAF users, so maybe I'll put my trust in Fischl to actually contribute. It is C6 Fischl. I can't exactly run a budget Benefa, right? Like, I can run Sucrose, but to get the EM buff, but, you know, we have to see our options. Let's just try all the different options. We have 15 more minutes. Zenless? Okay. You're talking to a Fuhua fanatic about this? Yep. Good old Fuhua. Born to live, destined for betrayal. If you know, you know. Forget about NTR. Fuhua always gonna endlessly get like betrayed over and over again. Like it's a Sunday, bro. Normal days of Fuhua enjoyer. Yeah, Fischl's even worse. Kuki has actual AoE though. I'll just say this one thing, no. I saw that. I saw what you said. You want Nivelette feels so nice when you can just stop caring about getting staggered. Oh yeah, that's something. Let's see. Hold on. Raiden could work. Actually, you're kind of right. Yeah. Was there Raiden? Raiden is more consistent than Fischl. EM Raiden, lads. Is it time to defile the Raiden? Okay, let's do non-EM Raiden first. Raiden does it pretty fast. Worst case scenario, we might have to drop the Furina. We drop the Furina in favor of some sort of like budget Lunar Charge team. Azure Empyrean, my god. Ah, yes. Azure Empyrea. First real support. I love Azure Empyrea's way of supporting. Like, what was it again? You do the special like swapping thing, and then like what's the word for it? And then she does like this cool looking black color black hole, and then suddenly that somehow that buffs your entire team. What a magical thing. I don't know what it does, but it's a cool looking animation for a buff, and she only appears for like 5 seconds. Okay, we got that. The damage is kind of sad though, not gonna lie. That's what I don't like about the boss. It's like, it's kind of just in between. You play around the Lunar Charge mechanic, you don't even get that much rewarded. Yeah, that's not gonna clear. I'm not gonna bother with that. Nuvalet, Bina, Jehoda, Raiden. What is Jehoda supposed to do in this team exactly? Well, what does Columbina benefit from Ascendant Gleam? Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm pretty sure Columbina doesn't care. Does she care about your Notcry status? No, that's the buff. If you're in the burst, you can do funny stuff. Yeah, no. Extends Bina's skill range, is it? Ascendant Gleam inflicts AoE Hydro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does nothing. My Yahoda, yeah. Your Yahoda doesn't do anything here. Sure, you can get Ascendant Gleam, but why would you do that? Why care about running on for DPS? You know, the absolute worst scenario is somehow running Skirk. Like, we run Skirk somehow against the Knuckle Duckle. What is the Skirk looking like? Must be signature, right? Finale. Only R1 finale and you managed to clear it overseer? Goddamn. That's a decent build? I think that's a decent build. Yeah, actually, no, that is a good build with finale. Okay, hold on. What other options do we have? We don't have a real team that can apply a lot of damage. Everyone down here is irrelevant. There is a llama. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? No, that doesn't feel like that would work though. I don't know. No harm in trying. No harm in trying. No harm in trying. No, not Luna Bloom. Luna Bloom's not gonna do enough damage. Luna Bloom isn't real unless you have Constellations on your Columbina or you have Affair. We can trigger Blooms. Like, you can trigger Blooms to get Luna Bloom, and then hopefully Cookie can apply enough like Electro or something. No, we can wipe off the Dendro Aura and get a bit of damage. We're kind of getting Electro Shot. Kind of. Even if fair is enough? I know. I mean, we just gotta try, right? Not like we have a choice. I mean, it's doing good damage though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually doing good damage.
輝
This is unironic. The wheelchair team is too real.
皆のために祈ろう
高き私は下げす
Is it just me? I feel like we have a bunch of different bloom stuff. I feel like we always have an excess of balls.
流れて新月が
I mean, it's the best one so far in terms of damage.
不安めを
Would have thought if we run two of the most meta freaking units, I would actually get a lot of damage, huh? Crazy, right, guys? Normal attack? Thank you. Yeah, it's not it. Yeah, it's not it. They'll probably bring it to 30% HP, or 35 to be precise. No. Okay. The only other option is we run full Lunar Charge, or whatever that's supposed to be. Lunar Bloom Charge? What are we cooking? What are we cooking, guys? What can we cook here? Me when I don't have enough, for real. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Half HP, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking of Skirk. Mel Alucino, no, I don't believe in Mel Alucino without signature.
流れて
I mean, my own Mel Alucino is pathetic. Like generally, just my own account is just straight up like bad.
吸引テスト開始6308ユニット今宵月を捧ぐ移して渚のリン吸引テスト開始7号式モジュール
Wow, I hecking love that guy.
よいしょへい3月よ輝け
まさか
安全距離姿を吸引テスト開始6308ユニット理想の風シミュレート新月が
Can I do this?
来る流れて
お嬢様の
Not even half health.
吸引テスト開始
This is a team of all times, I tell ya.
早い
Yeah, no. Not bothered. Luna Blarch. Whatever that's supposed to be. No, don't give me more Blade Runner stuff. I'm gonna get recommended more Blade Runner stuff even when I don't even watch the movie. I don't need the memes if I don't watch the movie. Okay. So we don't got any clankers. What's the Arlecchino looking like? Yeah. No, Christ real good is enough. And I remember when people it is signature. Actually, it is signature though. We could try melt. We could try melt on the Overseer. That is an option. It is C1. But what do we have though? Sitlali is already at the bottom, which we can technically just reuse that. We can do Sitlali as Escoffier, and we can do Shilonen with. There's no that one, huh? Maybe Sucrose? No, I mean Kazuha. Kazuha can provide a bit of a buff in VV Shred, but I'm not so sure about that. Oh, Durin. Oh yeah. We can get Durin for the red shred buff, right? Escoffier only shreds cryo, but Sitlali shreds another 20%. Is it 20%? Where is the funny 20% thing? 20%. Okay. So on-field trigger any of those reactions get 20%. Combined with Durin at base is already going to be another 20%. So that's 40%, which is more than enough to make the damage neutral. You can get a 5% damage bonus. 5% damage bonus. We'll do... I'll believe in the Fath. So what we could do is we could try to bring Skirk upstairs. And let's say we're using this, right? Oh, we can't run Escoffier though. So we probably need someone like Layla. Where did Arcana go? Okay, but Durin will ruin the melt team. Now I'm stupid. So we already used Bennett up here. Can I survive without Bennett? I could if I do Yansan. the hoops that we are going through just to be able to bring Bennett. Okay, we can free up the Bennett slot. So we'll put you back here first. I'm not gonna touch you for now. So that I don't get that stupid screen. Alright. So now I need to check the Yansan. How much time do we have left? 4 more minutes. Okay. 165 ER. We are dreaming for a burst. It's fine. We have time though. Confirm. Skip this song. No wonder you said I'm gonna skip it later.
じゃあ行くよ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。
You look lonely. I can fix that.
もうええよ。
ここだよ。風だ。もっと早く、もっと強く。
太陽の炎を知れ知れ知れ。
じゃあ行くよ。呼吸を整えよう。
石煙に葬られよ。知れ知れ。アクセル全開。
足元に気をつけて。もっと早く、もっと強く。カウント。
太陽の炎を知れ。止める勇気はある。
ここだよ。動け。
この天下で裁く。
There you go. My turn went. Oh, look who decided to show up. Look who decided to show up. Okay, now that we clear that slot, we're gonna go 1 minute though. Should I give it maybe next time? Yeah. The Mawika one is not that difficult. We is C4 though. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try the Skirk team. And then I'll decide how we want to work with it. Right? Maybe we can run some sort of weird funny vape team. I don't know. But there is no Shenhe though. Oh yeah, you're right. So we have to run Silali here. Oh, that's oof. I'm gonna say that's an oof. If we had Shenhe, then I could probably use Silali for Arlecchino though. Come on, Faf. Do your job. Wow. Amazing. Everyone has energy. Do that. Do that. I am trying to burst. Thank you very much. Wow. One minute. Well, it's half health. Still just as bad. He's gonna do the thing, right? Nah. Yeah, not enough DPS. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not enough time to kill them. No, it's you're looking at an R5 finale. If you can somehow score yourself and no, you get R1. It's even worse than R5. I don't know how much worse, but worse enough that it matters. Because I'm looking at your artifact stats, I'm pretty sure this is a very solid build. Yeah. This is 117.4, so you're looking at 234. I saw that you were able to reach 60-200 without a crit weapon, so it's a very good build. You're literally hurting yourself by not getting R5 finale to deep. Unless you have a 5-star sword, which at this moment you do not. So if you can somehow get R5, your Skirk would gain some amount of power boost, unless you're pulling for a Zero Light. But yeah, I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it's not possible. You know what? I'm just gonna help you do the Skirk clear. Why the heck not, right? Why the heck not? You know, heck, I can freaking use like time's up. Yeah. No, you know, I'm not gonna bother with the Skirk clear. I think you need to work on the account first. You can try to improve your Skirk, then get R5. R5 finale the deep is possible, or maybe any super strong 5-star DPS weapon like Mistsplitter, Haran, or we're not getting Haran anytime soon. You're not getting Mistsplitter anytime soon. Closest, second best thing is gonna be a Zero Light if you're going for that. But if you don't have enough pulls, I wouldn't recommend it. Tincture says Silali might work in the Skirk team. No, Cryo Boss might need Silali. Yeah, Cryo Boss doesn't really need Silali too much though. Because Skirk alone can handle the thing. It's just like Skirk Escoffier in the freeze team, I think is more than enough to clear the Overseer device in Fearless. And this is a very strong finale to deep Skirk. It just doesn't have refinements. Yeah, you can try to craft those first and then try to figure out whether the team is gonna be strong enough. Because I don't think it's not good enough. So time is up. Who is it? Shop. Am I doing Shop's account? Oh, hold on. Well, it's just the Magium Theater. I'm gonna say Magium Theater for next week. I don't want to touch Genshin. I'm done. I want to watch some videos now. It's hot as heck. No viable units for Overseer. Duck is doable with some retries. Oh yeah, that's the Flint's team. Yes, the one guy who keeps talking about clearing Dire and Fearless, but can't even clear everything else. I remember that. Can I request one thing for your account in a test? Tell me what do you want to see. I can show that a little bit. Yeah, I want to do reaction. I want to take my mind off thing. I'll only give it maybe 1 hour, so we could probably watch the Jack the Ripper documentary for maybe 20-30 minutes. Even though I would still prefer to... What's the word for it? I would still prefer to watch the full video, but we don't have time. Koran Duran Facial Chevy? Oh. Bro, that is literally... That's 100k. That is like easily 100k. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have that team? I have the Varesa team, but I don't have the other one. Honestly, I don't really want Varesa overloaded nowadays. Maybe I should give a free slot. Ganyu, I still kind of need her. Raiden Hyper, let me remove Raiden Hyper. We don't need Raiden Hyper anymore. Actually, no, what I can do is I can just take the Hex team. No, we don't need Raiden Hyper. Nobody runs Raiden anyways. Maybe I can go for... no, I'm just gonna go for this one. Random test team. I'm close on that robot. No. I don't care if you're close on that robot. Honestly, if you can find a team that's not Binefa on Flints against the Mandragora, it might be possible to run Binefa against the Overseer device. I've seen some very creative clears where they run like some sort of a single cryo or double cryo unit where they just run Binefa Luna Charge. Wheelchair team against the Overseer device because it just does that much damage. So, Koran. I'll just show the build very briefly, and then it's gonna be the last section of the Genshin part. So Hex Load Koran. That's what I call it. Chevy. Shabru. Shabriri. Oh, it shows the buff. That's nice. So what exactly are you looking at? Durin, 7190, 173 ER, Wolfang R2, probably R3 by next Tuesday. Generic 2-piece with a bunch of ER, and there's nothing to see here. T0999, I'm not gonna crown this skill. Too lazy. Generic official, top 15% or something. I don't know, it sucks. C6 crown skill. Chevy with Lots of ER, Faflands, and Song of Days Pass. And some healing, I guess. I should probably level up the burst, but I don't do DPS. Crown skill Koran. I should probably crown her burst. 91, 96 to Faran. I believe this is a top 6% overloaded or a top 4%. I don't remember. It's one or the other. It's definitely a one or the other kind of team. I only have like one favorite. I don't ever play Melee Astra. Yeah, I mean this is a 100k I think. 95 to 100 plus k. If I get better build on Cloran, then maybe I might be able to score 110k or 120k. 3 seconds off. Yeah, you can try. You can try. Cloran.
影を狙い剣を振るう
Do that. Hello? That. What about more crit damage on Cloran? I don't have artifacts with more crit damage. If I had more crit damage, I would. Because I know I'm overcapped. I'm very well aware that I'm overcapped. But I just don't have whimsy pieces. And I don't want to strongbox that piece because I keep getting disappointed. You know how difficult it is to improve my Cloran to only specifically get crit damage? The rotation's too fast. I can burst every rotation to this team though, so I do like playing Cloran Overloaded a lot. Excellent. How long does the skill last? Oh, I can do that. That's cool.
武器を捨てろジャークを借り撃つ射撃準備
We'll just go over the stable 2-minute rotation. Like, I have to use Chevy burst because my rotation's too fast. My lobster's too buttery and my steak's too juicy. Like, this is so awkward. Yeah, I think I need to optimize the rotation a bit. Maybe I can do Song of Days past Chevy a bit early. If your ping is high, you should skip her. Yes, if we're talking about Cloran, yes. High ping is going to... is actually a little bit of a DPS loss. I need to optimize the rotation a bit more. It's 2 minutes. About 90k. I think I can optimize the rotation a bit. Give me a second, I need to think. So... what I can do is we do this. So we need to do double skill so we can max on Haran. I should probably count the burst someday. Okay, nice. I forgot to use Chevy's skill. I'm so smart. I don't know if Chevrolet's buff snapshots official. I assume it does. Like Chevrolet's passive that buffs like 40% attack based on her HP. Did I hold skill? Did I screw that up already? Oh fuck, I didn't hold skill. Yeah, in the worst case scenario, you're getting 80k. If I get Hexarray Durian, then I think we're able to push a bit on the 90k side. So. Around 88k. 88k to 100k. I think last I checked for the sheet, it's possible to reach 93 to 95k, but my Chevrolet's on Song of Days Pass. If I ran no blast, I think the team would be a little bit better. Or Hexarray Durian too. 110 to 118, it is usable, but if you're not investing into a 5-star weapon at minimum, she's borderline useless. I say borderline because Imaginum Theater exists. If you get like C1 R1, then you should be seeing a decent amount of damage. Hitting 100k plus shouldn't be impossible with C1 R1. Yeah. The execution is not perfect, but it's not the best either. No dedicated Electron Pyro and DPS. Yeah, that I know. Yeah, Angel, you're thinking of the wrong person. That's JS. Aura, you have to remember that Aura's account has no Electro DPS and it has no Pyro DPS. No, Deya doesn't count. Deya will not and will never ever count. Like I tested some Deya teams and it barely reaches like 60k DPS, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna let Deya go rot in the side or something. Anyways, YouTube Frogs, that should be it for the stream for now. Just a last reminder, I will be doing a community post and maybe again for the Discord, but I will be streaming on the Skirk banner. I will be streaming when the Skirk banner actually reruns. Next week, second phase, post 6 p.m., but it'll be 2 hours after Asia resets for this Skirk banner. So turn on your notifications if you want to go check it out. Might be doing Varka story quest because apparently I forgot that Varka had a story quest and I thought the event quest was actually a story quest, but I'm retarded. So yeah, that aside, New Abyss is also going to be there. So YouTube Frogs, I'll see you guys next week. See you when I see you. It's going to be some really nice summon stuff. All right. Bye, YouTube Frogs.